am sure sports. You know me there, I'm coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know no game play, that me not say it. If me never seen a game, me not know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember, like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Tricnic Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices. Add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Tricnic Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
That one here is a Moscow. Ali Cup 2024 Invitational Football Tournament. That one is loud, you know. August 15 to the 17th, right over Excelsior. That one here is a big day, you know. 20 football team, 10 Da Costa team, and 10 Manning Cup team. So you know it's a murder. August 15, all Da Costa Cup team a play. You see the 16, Manning Cup team a play. But you see the 17, big quarterfinal, semi-final, and final. So everybody knows that the Ali Cup is not a Folly Cup. So make sure you come out. People, remember the raffle. So get your raffle ticket now, cause upon the final day, the drawing go on. Belly Rang says so.
All right. Good morning. All right. Happy Independence to you all. Listen, people, let me just show you because I don't want it to give me all a hard time. I do have my Jamaican flag. Understand me? But due to the green screen, I do have my Jamaican jerseys. But because that's one of the disadvantages of using a green screen, I have to do some of these videos without the green screen. Right, that allows me to use these fancy backgrounds and stuff. That way, I can display my Jamaican jersey because I'm patriotic, right? But the green screen is probably signifying my Jamaicanness, right? So that is why you haven't been seeing that. You understand me? That is what I'm saying, Stefan. That is it. What kind of red shirt? Brentford, you understand me? So in the meantime, in between time, still showing some love to my brethren, Ethan Pinnock, all right? Because he's a Jamaican as well. All right, but it has good to be back with you after the morning session. Much anticipated afternoon session we will be having. First and foremost, let me again let you know that this is I Am Sure Sports. And you know, if we're not sure, you know we now say it. All right, that is the slogan of the channel. We are I Am Sure Sports. I am Manning's man. And for those of you who don't know, I went to the great 1738. That is the Manning School. Yes, the ancient light of learning, in splendor shining over all the West, right? Suffered some damages through the passage of Hurricane Beryl, but we're still standing strong. Also, have to big up Calabar. You understand me? I was able to be there, not for a long time because, like I said, most of my formative years were at the Manning School. So big up Calabar. You understand me? Down there on Red Hills Road. You understand me? While I lived in Whitehall Avenue, Cassava Peace, Glen Drive, Red Hills Road. When you keep it calm, don't make too much. Recently, there have been a spate of shootings and killings. Like, let it not go back to what it was a few years ago. So, men, all of you up there, hold the orders. You understand me? Keep the place good. Keep the place safe. All right. Big up to everyone on the platform as usual. Did I say happy independence again? Happy independence. Eternal Father, bless our land. Guide us with thy mighty hand. You know what I love? Before God and all mankind, I pledge the love and loyalty of my heart, the wisdom and courage of my mind, the strength and vigor of my body. In service of my fellow citizens, I promise to stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace, to work diligently and creatively, to think generously and honestly, so that Jamaica may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity, and play her part in the advancement of the whole human race. Anybody know what that is? Some of you don't know, but who know, who no. You understand me? I mean, if you ask some of you people in the comment section before the race is starting, some of the things about Jamaica, what was the name of Jamaica's first capital? Before Kingston was Kingston, what was it called? Some of you don't know them things there, We don't know no Jamaican history, people. We need to dive into the history again, Some people don't even know the national flower, No, it was not Spanish Town. It was not Spanish Town. It was not Spanish Town. Spanish Town was not the name. You have never heard that Spanish Town. You see it now? You have to give me the correct name. It was not called Spanish Town when it was the captain boss. Easy. Chris, right, big up yourself. Badger, big up yourself. That is the English translation. That's what I'm saying, right? But big up yourself still. Just give it a little bit of trouble. You understand me? The national flower, the national bird. There you go, Mr. There you go, St. Diego. No, it was called St. Diego de la Vega. That was what it was called, sir. When it was the capital of Jamaica, it was never referred to as Spanish Town. Easy no Ricardo Baggio, man. Easy no Ricardo Baggio, man. Chum, man. Ricardo Baggio never challenge me and Cecil Loudon, You have a lows in a Baggio. Big up yourself. All right, what is the national plant? We should have some giveaway for some of these things, I'm telling you. But some of you going to use Google. Some of you going to use Google and them things. That is why we can't really have that. But as you know, we'll be joined by Pioneer and a host of other panelists for the second half. For those of you who were not on in the morning, Akeelia Smith qualified for the women's long jump finals, and Brian Lavelle qualified for the semifinals of the men 200 meters. Andrew Hudson did not advance, and neither did Shanice Porter in the long jump. Today, in the afternoon session, you'll be seeing lots of Jamaicans participating, some in finals, some seeking to advance to finals. We will have the heats of the 400 meters. Javon Powell will be the only Jamaican participant in that one. He will be in heat 3, and he enters with a personal best of 44.54. A season best is the same. All right, he's a 44th ranked in the world. In his heat, you'll have the second ranked in the world, Matthew Simit Hudson of Great Britain, Michael Norman of the USA will be in that heat as well. All right. We'll also see other Caribbean athletes participating, at least one. We will have Kiran James, who goes out in the second heat. He's a fourth ranked in the world. His season best is 44.38. Personal best 43.74. The Grenadian Kiran James, the hopes of Grenada rest on his shoulders. We also have the Trinidad and Tobago athlete who will be in lane one, Jareem Richards, with a season best of 44.18, and that is also his personal best. So we'll have some Caribbean representation in each of the three heats of the men's 400 meters, and that is the semifinals, right? Where the top two qualifies for the final from each heat, and then the other two will be the two fastest losers. Yes, all right. So that's the first track event that we'll be seeing Jamaican participation in this the afternoon session here at the Paris Olympics. All right, here does not mean that I'm there as usual. Please, I'm asking you that if you're on here watching, please just hit the like button if you have not done so yet. It's very easy to do it. It takes less than 2 seconds to like the video. If you have not yet subscribed, also subscribe to the channel. And you can also just share the content with someone else as well. So after the men's 400 meter, which is 12:35, right? 12:35. So just below an hour before we have that, we'll have the hurdles semi-finals. The hurdles 400 meter hurdles semifinals. All right, that begins at 1:07, and we will have 3 Jamaican participating in that one. The first one we'll see is Rashelle Clayton. She goes in heat 1, where she will be going up against the Belgian Van den Bork, the French athlete Grebo, Luel of Norway, Nielsen of Great Britain, Jones of the USA, Glenden Hoyes of South Africa, and Peters of the Netherlands. That is heat 1, and that includes probably Jamaica's best medal prospect in the 400 meters hurdles. I do expect at least 2 of the 3 representatives for Jamaica in the 400 meters hurdles for women to advance to the final. The second heat, we will see Genevieve Russell. She will be in her heat. She will have Sydney McLaughlin Leveron, right? Diallo of Portugal, Clays of Belgium, Josephs of South Africa, Maraval of France, Foloruson Foloronso of Italy, and the Ukrainian Rezikova. That is heat 2. And then heat 3, we will see Saman representing Jamaica. And in it, she will have, in her heat 3, she'll have Yukich of Australia, China Mo of China, Knight of Great Britain, Sutherland of Canada, Fenkebal of the Netherlands, Cockrell of the USA, Enadi of Morocco, and Kukoyet of Belgium. That, I'm telling you, is going to be the toughest of all the heats, I believe. Then we will have the men. The Jamaicans will be in this. The 3 Jamaican and Kieran McLeod, I think he goes in with the second longest jump in this. Only the Chinese athlete Zhang is ahead of him. That's Kieran McLeod. So expecting something good from him in that. So the long jump will be taking place at the final start. That is Jamaica's hope of a medal on this Independence Day. All right. Yeah. What else? So, yeah. right? There will also be the 1500 meters, the finals, the women's steeplechase finals, the 200 meters finals, and that will complete the day's activity. All right. Big up Ishmael, big up Dwight, big up to all the persons who are early in the comment section. So, question for you: what do you think? Do you believe that Jamaica can medal today? Can we secure a medal in the long jump? I am confident that we should be able to pick up a medal. So let me just show you why I am saying that. And I think sometimes we need to see, the jumps of the athletes this year. All right. So when you look at the personal best of these athletes and their season best, you'll see why I am sort of confident that we will be able to medal. Because, like I said, Kiran McLeod goes in, he and the Italian have the second best jumps. Well, not the second, but they are tied for the third best jump going into the finals. Only the Swiss athletes, Ihama, I believe his name is, at 8:41 goes in. Kiran McLeod is 8:38. Fulani of Italy 8:38. Wayne Pinnock did 8:40. But the Greek athlete Tentoglu of Greece 8.65. He goes in number one ranked with Kiran McLeod number two. Right, so we have the number one rank, the number two ranked in the world, and the number four ranked in the world. I don't believe the number three man is in it. So what that means is that going into the finals, we have the number two ranked in the world and the number three ranked in the world. So I think we have good medal prospects in this. I'm going to show it to you people, because I think when you see it with your own eyes, you will believe it. Because you may be thinking, man, not seeing clearly because he wear glasses. So let me show you, right? So if you look at it, what the marks you're seeing over here on the far side are the present world rankings. You will see the Greece athlete is the number one rank. If you go up to the number two rank, you will see that it is Kiran McLeod, the Jamaican, right? With a personal best of 8:40, right? 8:40. Season best of 8:38. If you look now, there is no number three ranked, because the number three rank is not participating. The number four, the man ranked number four in the world, right, is none other than Wayne Pinnock. And he has a personal best of 8.54. The only competitor that has a better personal best than him, than Wayne Pinnock, is the athlete from Greece. So I think Jamaica stands are in great position to get a medal in this long jump. Right? In this long jump final. Really believe so. Really believe once they get the thing together. In fact, I could see us getting 2 medals in this. I could see us picking up 2 medals in this. I do believe that. Let me know what your thoughts are, people. Could we pick up 2 medals in this? Having the number 2 ranked, the number 4th ranked in the world, and the number 3 ranked man in the world is not in the event. This is good opportunity for Jamaica to mine 2 more medals on this Independence Day. And this will take our medal count, if it happens, to 5, which means my prediction of 10 medal with a bonus being the 11th medal is right on the cards. And though we have been, we complaining a whole lot about the performance of the team, the truth is that if we can walk away with double digits in medals, it's a good showing. And if we can pick up 1 or 2 gold medals in that, it is a good showing. And I still believe we're in pole position to do that. And I want to encourage the people again. We are we need to show more respect to our sportsmen and sportswomen. In general, we need to show more respect to one another, man. We are sometimes it can be very awful. And then, you know what hurts is that a lot of the people who are very disrespectful to people on social media, they cannot take disrespect. So they hide behind fake names and accounts, and they say all the disrespectful things, and they criticize, and they cannot show their faces. They cannot call in. Like most of the people who are the most disrespectful on social media, they hide themselves and their faces because they cannot take criticism. The slightest criticism becomes as an affront to them, and they resort to violence and all of that kind of a thing. That is how they are. But they are the most critical. And then what happens is that there are some of us who know that they are wrong, and we kind of pump them up. We need to shut them down. And I'm speaking in particular to how some of these people, I'm so proud of Janelle Brumfield, because she's ignoring them. And that's what you have to do with these people. And I'll never forget what former President of the United States of America said about not responding to some of these people. Because once you begin to respond to them and call them out, people go and check them out and they get popular. Don't let them use your platform to grow their popularity. Because they're nobodies, they're just names that appear. You don't even know they're real. Maybe it's some AI. So don't pay them much mind. If you can be so critical of people, at least show your face. Well, I see Adrian Armstrong is saying that you and Bleak don't tell you already, and we were saying he's ungrateful, but it was all truth. Well, let me say this. I don't agree. I think you and Blake must take some of the criticism, because when he was at the top of his game, his beast-like attitude turned off many people. And I don't think he has ever been able to get that back. Because here's what I know. People don't deal with Usain Bolt the same way. Or Asafa Powell. Or even Shelley. Or even Veronica. They don't. I don't even think some of the sentiments shared towards you and Blake have been shared towards Nesta Carter and Michael Frater. So sometimes I believe, while I agree with a lot of what he said about how the people are ungrateful, like the people believe like these athletes left some medals, overseas that they're supposed to just go and pick up. Like Jamaica is the only country participating, and medals only come to this small island because somehow we are more special than everybody else in the world. And God Almighty has left a gold, a bronze, and a silver in every race for Jamaica, because our national anthem says, "Eternal Father, bless our land." We don't live like people who even love God. So sometimes we draw God into this as if God is supposed to. I think if God were going to look at population size and how people behave and determine who get medals at the Olympics, maybe Jamaica would not get one. So let's be honest. The athletes work hard to get where they are, and we need to show them respect. Criticize them on their performances, but don't go around assassinating the people's character. Big up yourself, AQ. Many of us do that, and it needs to stop. We do it to our young athletes. We do it to our older athletes. Hear people saying all kinds of things about Sabrina Cole already as to why they are not at the Olympics. These are kids. Even Brianna Williams, who we once cherished, they're not doing well for a season, and all of a sudden they are the worst thing. And then when they win, we all brag about how we become braggadocious about Jamaica and how it makes us proud. And then we use it as our bragging rights when we're talking about other nations. And then we see them on the streets and we act like they are nobodies. We don't have the common courtesy to even see our athletes in Jamaica and show them respect. We need to get it together, Jamaica. We need to get it together. And don't tell me about that is how it is in other countries. We are talking about Jamaica. We are not like other countries. Compare us with us. Stop comparing us with other people. That some are bigger, way bigger, and some are smaller, who have not shared the success that we have shared. We need to look into ourselves. You really believe that Jamaicans, look at the life of Sha'Carri Richardson. Listen, America still adores her. They call her the queen. Can you imagine when Shelly and Sherika is still around America calling her the queen of women's track and field? I don't agree with it though. But understand that. And I'm sure that if Yannick Brown wins, many Jamaicans will not celebrate because they have made her personal life their concern. All right, Demo, welcome to the chat. Richard Stewart, welcome to the chat. Here's what I want to ask you, Demo. Cricket gets included in the Olympics for 2028. Should each territory play to qualify their own country, like Jamaica, Trinidad, and yeah, they play the pre-tournament and then the final 8 is played at the Olympics. Right? Or they do it like how they do the football. All right? Should that be the case, Demo Dre? Or should it be the West Indies? I don't think it can be the West Indies because there is no unified team here. It has to be individual territories. But here's my concern, Demo, and you're a cricket man, you can talk to me about this. I believe if that were to happen, it is very possible that the USA would qualify ahead of many of the Caribbean territories, possibly all ahead of Jamaica. I think the two teams from the Caribbean who would more likely qualify would possibly be Trinidad, highly Trinidad, and likely Guyana. But every other Caribbean territory would struggle to qualify for a T10 or a T20 tournament at the Olympics. What say you, cricketing fans? Am I losing my mind? Or my analysis and breakdown of it is on spot? Talk to me. Demo, what say you? Because you consider yourself the cricket guru. See the medal presentation for the 5,000 meter. Shebet winning, Kippy Yegan second, and Hassan getting the bronze. Yet to hear the Jamaican national anthem play at the Olympics. I love what they do. You know, they have these phones or cameras that they give the athletes to take their selfies when they do the medal presentation. Very nice. Very nice. Signaling the camaraderie. Yes. Very nice. There's been a lot of complaints about the Paris Olympics, but at the same hand, I think there are some good things that they have done that can be taken and added to. What I know is that the Olympics in the Asian nations have been very, very, very. I don't hear people complain about the organization of it, and that is it is good. Like even the World Cup, the last World Cup in Qatar, the World Cup in Qatar, yeah, you know, the complaints were not plentiful during the staging of the competition. That's what I'm saying. Does Great Britain enter as one? No, I don't think so. England is going to play by themselves. England would play by themselves. See the athletes in the warm-up era getting ready for what could be Jamaica's first medal in a while at the Olympics in the long jump. Who can tell me the last time Jamaica got an Olympic medal in the long jump and who won it? That should be very, very, very easy for you all. Let's see who first is going to get this right. The great one thing in Jamaica, he's probably in the top 10 in terms of sports analysis, track and field in particular. Not so sure. I trust his basketball IQ because I think it is. I wouldn't want to say one-sided, but heavily sided to the team there across the bridge. But at the track and field, I will tell you that all biases are out, and he has historical references. I think a lot of his history in basketball revolves around one player in particular and one team in particular. So we will not discuss basketball with the great pioneer. How you doing, man? Welcome back. Glad to see you. You're awake.
Yeah, man. Good to be here, man. Just chiming in for about 15 minutes, but then I'll jump out for another 15, and I'll be right back before the track and the meat of the matter, so to speak. Interesting, you should speak about basketball, man. I'm gonna implore you to go and check because they're at the quarterfinal stage of the Olympic basketball competition. I'm gonna implore you to just go and check the results. Some very interesting results. In the Olympic basketball competition. The heavy hitters, it's time for the heavy hitters. Teams like Canada, France, the US, Serbia with Nikola Jokic, Germany, Brazil. Those are some of the teams left in the final 8. I was watching a game earlier, had to run out and leave the game. So just check the scores for some of those games. I think the Serbian game might have been completed by now, man. But very interesting.
You want me to announce the basketball? I can do that.
Yeah, man. Give us the results of the Olympic basketball.
I have it right here. Olympic basketball
competition. It's heavy hitters, man. Some of the big names in the NBA. People like Victor Wembanyama, people like Nikola Jokic, and the star-studded American team, as well as the star-studded Canadian team, in action. A game of great interest would be France against Canada, which will see a litany of NBA stars on show. People like Shea Gilchrist-Alexander, Murray from the Nuggets, Andrew Wiggins from the Golden State Warriors, Victor Wembanyama, who I mentioned earlier, Tony Parker, Nicholas Batum, formerly of the Clippers. So lots and lots of great NBA talent and show in the Olympic basketball competition this time around, Mannings. USA themselves brought out the heavy hitters, star-studded team representing the US. All the big names are out. Steph Curry, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Anthony Edwards, Jason Tatum. The US obviously wanting to take this Olympic competition very serious, Mannings. We know normally, not normally, but there have been times in the past when the big stars in the NBA has not taken up the offer to play at the Olympics. But this time around.
So you want the quarterfinal results, right?
Yeah, man, give me the quarterfinal results.
So Serbia defeated Australia 95 to 90 You understand me?
So Joker is moving on to the semi-final, people.
Yeah, I have Bogdanovic that also play for the
Boyan
Serbia team.
Boyan Bogdanovic. And people like Jovic.
Right.
Jovic, not Jokic. Jokic
right.
and Jovic, yeah, man.
And Vasily Misic, I think he plays in the NBA as well.
Yeah, he does play in the NBA. Australia have their fair share of NBA stars also. So
Australia, I mean, Joe Ingles, Patty Mills. You remember Patty Mills?
Yeah, Patty Mills. Yeah, man.
And Ingles used to be at
he used to be at the Jazz for years. He was at the Utah Jazz.
So they are out. So Joker is on to the
semi-final.
You have Germany defeating Greece.
There you go again. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Dennis Schroeder.
Dennis people like Schroeder playing for Germany. Yeah.
Yeah, and Wagner also plays for Germany. He plays in the NBA.
At the Orlando Magics.
Right. I used to like the Greece of the Giannis and his brother.
So yeah, man, lots of NBA talent and show at the Olympics. Mornings. I don't tell me if the Canada France game has been played yet, and what are the scores in that game?
So right now, France and Canada are playing. France leading 54-46 heading into the fourth quarter.
That's a close game. France have Wembanyama, Victor Wembanyama, Nicholas Batum,
Frank and Kenya, that guy that he was drafted by the Knicks, I believe.
There you go.
Yeah, Gobert also play for them.
Rudy Gobert from the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah, Nicholas Batum, like you said.
Nicholas Batum
plays for them. Yeah. Good team. Evan Fournier.
Man. Formerly of Ireland and the New York Knicks.
Yeah, there you go.
So NBA talent and show. Yeah. Lots of NBA talent and show. And Canada is also a star-studded team.
Is from the NBA. RJ Barrett, Alexander Walker. Those are NBA players. Dylan Brooks.
Powell, there you go.
Gilchrist Alexander. Jamal Murray. Kelly Olynyk. Whoa. It's
NBA talent all over the Olympics. We said the score is 54-46.
54-46.
And how
France?
And what at what stage of the game are they right now?
They're in the 3 minutes 44 seconds left in the third quarter.
There you go. Should be an interesting game down the home stretch, man. I'm actually on the road heading home to watch the completion of this game.
Brazil is going to play USA in the quarterfinal game.
Brazil versus the USA. Should be light work for the United States. Brazil do have some talent, but not as stellar as in years past. And as I said before, the US have brought out all of the heavy hitters for this. You could get two quality NBA squad from this US team. As I say, some of the perennial all-stars and a lot of young talent and show. People like Bam Adebayor, people like Jason Tatum, Derek White, Anthony Edwards, and some of the veterans like Steph Curry and LeBron James and Kevin Durant
yes,
are on show for the US. So quality Olympic basketball tournament, man. In the semifinals.
You know what is also big that is happening? I think, France and Spain are going to meet in the finals of the Olympic football.
There you go. So in the Olympic football, lots of quality, even though it's an under-23 competition, but we're talking about two nations with great football pedigree, man. And so the Olympics are bringing out the stars. The stars are in Paris.
Yes, definitely.
But looking forward, man, into the semifinals of the women's 400-meter hurdles.
Yes, that's going to be fire. I think Saman is in the toughest heat because she's in Frankie. That last heat is going to be tough.
Genevieve is joining the heat. Genevieve is joining the heat with Sydney McLaughlin. Clayton, on the other hand, has things a little bit easier. Should have a comfortable qualifying to the finals. But this is the Olympics. He's still gonna have to strap up and run a decent race. Expecting Clayton to be in the finals. Still have her pipped and tipped for a bronze medal in this one. Interesting to see how Sydney and Femke Ball goes. I think that final
I think silver and gold will be with those two in the finals. That's what I believe. And then I think the Jamaicans, the two Jamaicans that I think are going to go through will be fighting all the others for that bronze medal.
There you go. But interesting there. That is one of the races I am personally looking forward to.
But you know what? Yeah, what I haven't heard you speak and do. Sorry to interrupt you, but the long jump, because we have gone to the finals of that, where we have the number 2 and the number 4 ranked jumpers in the world going into the long jumping.
Manins, it's Independence Day in Jamaica. Jamaicans are celebrating our 62nd year of independence. Normally around this time, whether it's the World Championships or the Olympic Games, we normally have cause to celebrate. I remember distinctly the 2012 Olympics. Independence Day around this time, Usain Bolt, Shelley and Fraser Price. I remember at the time, Manins, I worked in a resort. I actually lived in the resort and worked in the resort. We decorated the lobby area, and it was the finals of the men's 100 meter. And I remember on Independence Day when Usain Bolt won that 100 meter, the whole hotel erupted. It was like an earthquake. This, unfortunately for us, things have been a little lukewarm throughout this Olympics. I'm hoping the long jumpers can give us something to celebrate, Manins, on this Independence Day. Kerry McLeod, Wayne Pinnock, 2 quality jumpers. They both finished in the top 4 of the World Championship last year. They will be fighting with the Greece's Tentangalo, who won his last jump last year. Remember him denying Kerry McLeod of the gold medal. I'm hoping Wayne Pinnock, he denied Wayne Pinnock of the gold medal. Yes. McLeod was 4th, and Tajay Gale, who didn't manage to make the final this time, was 3rd. I'm hoping Wayne Pinnock or Kerry McLeod will have revenge on their mind on this Independence Day, man, and would love to see one of the Jamaicans atop the podium. But we'd definitely like to see both Jamaicans on the podium on Independence Day. We are hoping they will be boosted and buoyed by the fact that this is the 6th of August and it's Jamaica's Independence Day. We are hoping that will bring out the best in them. And
definitely.
We'll see a great performance from them. Also of note on today's program, man, is the women's 200 meter finals.
Yes, that's a big one. But before I get there, I just want people to know, because we don't really talk about some of these things, because right now there's a big game going on between USA and Germany in women's football, which is at the 69th minute, and it's 0-0. Here's the other thing. Brazil and Spain plays in the other semi. What I'm saying is that Spain could be they're in the finals of men football.
Men, yeah.
And they could be in the
semi-finals of the women.
And they could be in the finals of the women's football.
Yeah, but having won
the Euros
and the Women's World Cup.
And the women's, I'm telling you.
So yeah, man. So big things happening, people. It's not just track and field. I mean, we being Jamaican, we primarily focus on the track and field program. And we are a big track and field nation. And 90% of the athletes that we have sent to the Olympics are probably 80% are track and field athletes. So we focus on the track and field, but we are sports enthusiasts, man. So we take interest in all areas of sports. So lots and lots of sports happening. Mornings after we came off here this morning, I was watching some volleyball, and then I was watching some beach volleyball, and then I was watching the 3-on-3 basketball women's final between China and Germany. That was very interesting. So
I still believe it is hard.
Yeah, man. 3-on-3 basketball is harder, man. Trust me. Even though it's a half-court game, you have. I think you have to be more proficient. Your dribbling skills, your shooting skills, your ball handling skills are called more into question. I mean, in a 5-on-5 basketball game, you could have a center who doesn't have great ball handling skills. In a 3-on-3 game, everybody is required to be proficient at handling the basketball everybody needs to be proficient at passing the basketball and your shooting skills. You can't have a person in your 3-on-3 team that cannot shoot. So your all-around skills in 3-on-3 basketball are called into question. So you have to be well-rounded in a 3-on-3. It's a fast-paced game. It's sometimes a very physical game. I think the refereeing in 3-on-3 basketball game is a little bit the refereeing is a little more laxed in terms of more contact is allowed in the sport. So I think it's a tougher game than the 5-on-5 game, man. Well, ironically, the US who are dominant in basketball did not feature in the gold medal game. The Chinese and the Germans, who are known to be, in terms of their persona as a nation, are two physically tough nations. And it's not surprising that these are two nations featuring in the 3-on-3 competition. As I said, Mannings, I'm gonna hop out for 15 minutes. In another 15 minutes, I'll be back right before the beginning of the hurdles, and we'll pick up at that time. Mannings, send me the link to the over. No, it's alright. Don't send me. I'll just pull it up from YouTube. A couple of persons have asked me to share the stream, but for those who are here with us, we ask that you like the stream. We ask that you subscribe. If you are here for the first time, you're listening to us. We are going to be here for the entirety of the Olympic Games.
And we see the Jamaicans are in the stadium. I look that there's some anticipation because we see the Jamaicans in there in the stadium.
Definitely, man. That's Paris.
See the St. Lucians in the stadium.
St. Lucians are anticipating. Man, it's early. Let me get to some.
You didn't say anything about the 200 interrupt.
Yeah, man. Nah, so quickly.
You've spoken about Jareem Richards from Trinidad and Tobago and Kiran James.
There you go, in the 400 meters. But before I get to that, man, I'll preview those when I get back on the stream. But I heard you in a conversation with Garvey this morning speaking about the possibility that Gabby Thomas might not be 100%. I don't know what you guys spoke of specifically, but she ran 21.86 in the semifinals. She was the fastest qualifier going into the finals. So I don't know what is it that is being said or what is it that you guys are detecting in terms of something being...
It's just things that you have seen and you have heard. But because like I said to him, they cannot be verified.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of fake news surrounding in there. She looked in good nick in the semifinals, and I'm looking forward to the showdown between herself and Julian Alfred for the finals. Dina Asha-Smith should feature somewhere there as a past world champion in 2019. So I think we are in for a cracking final, man. I think.
Well, the 400 meter semifinals are about to kick off now. I think the first heat is up on us. So I know you have to run. But does Jareem Richards stand any chance of going through from his heat, that Pioneer? Because he's in there with Quincy Hall, Charles Dobson, Inglavis Detsen from Norway, Diop from Senegal, Yaya from Qatar, Keben Tashipi from Botswana, and Doom from Belgium.
I think Richard should qualify from this. Not hearing a lot of names. Not here. Yeah, man. Not here. Quincy and Quincy. I think Quincy Hall is a farmhouse here, but Richard should qualify. If not in the top two, he should run a time that is so fast that should allow him to qualify as one of the fastest qualifying quality athlete. Richard. He runs both 2 and 4, and he's pedigree over this event. So I am seeing him in the final. Man, hopefully I'll join you before the 400 meters are out.
Hopefully. So just run.
Yeah, man. I'll join you in about 10 minutes.
Yeah,
before the 400 meters are out, and we'll definitely be here for the hurdles semifinals.
All right then, cool, Pioneer.
Cool.
All right. So in the meantime, let me give you some demo sharing. Listen, this is how dominant Spain has been in recent times. Spain's are champions. Women's World Cup, Men's Euros, Men's Nation League, Women's Nations League, Women's U20, World Cup Women, U17 World Cup Women, U17 Euros Women, U19 Euros Men, and I think women. They are in the Olympics. So like Spain is the most dominant footballing nation, Champions League. winner from Spain as well. Oh my word. The Spaniards, the Spaniards, the Spaniards. Maybe Jamaica need to make some connection with the Spaniards, you know. Maybe that's where we need to take our football. We need to build some partnership with the Spaniards right now. But the first semi-final of the men's 400 meters is up on track. We have Caribbean representation. Big up all the people from Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, we have we are rivals, but we are friends when we are in separate events. You know, we are one Caribbean. We want Jamaica to win, but there are no Jamaicans. We say Trinidad all day, all the way. You may be careful. Trinidad and Tobago all day, all the way. Let's see if Jaheim Richards can pull off this one and get into the finals of the men 400 meters. Semi-final 1. Quincy Hall, look for all the running in the middle of the track. And they are off. Don't know if you're seeing it. There you go. Dobson of Great Britain. Good start. Jaheim Richards right up there. Jaheim Richards seems to be in the lead at this time as Dobson looks to be in second place with Quincy Hall. In third as of present, Hall I think is leading at this time. Jaheim Richards of Trinidad and Tobago right there. We see the Belgian Doom coming into the fray at this time. So the running is between these three right now, Hall, Richards, and we see now the athlete from Qatar, right up there with them. So it's Hall, Richards, Dobson is in fourth. And there you go. I think Quincy Hall takes it. He qualifies. Second place is Jaheim Richards of Trinidad and Tobago. And the Botswanian athlete doing a PB. So Quincy Hall of the USA, 43.95. He qualifies automatically. Great time. And then Jaheim Richards of Trinidad and Tobago in second position, 44.33. He also qualifies with the Botswanian with a PB of 44.43. He will be on the bubble right now as one of the fastest losers seeking to get through. So there you go. Jaheim Richards making it behind Quincy Hall of the USA, both qualifying for the finals of the men 400 meters. Dobson, let's just keep his time right there because if there's no heat as fast as this one, he is also on the bubble. That's Charles Dobson of Great Britain. He did 44.48. So the times that you want to be watching in the next heat is 44.43 and 44.48. So Quincy Hall of the USA winning heat 1. And in second position, the man from Trinidad and Tobago, securing the second automatic spot. Good going. Very good race that time by Quincy Hall. And I think he pulled Jaheim Richards along with him. Coming up on the track will be heat 2. And in heat 2, we will have the Argentinian Ilian Laragina. He comes in with a season best of 44.93. That's also his personal best. He's the 28th ranked. We'll have the South African Lise Pile, who qualified through the repechage. He has a season best of 44.31 and a personal best of 44.31. He is the 13th ranked in the world. We have the Sri Lankan Darshana Singapore. He has a personal best and season best of 44.99, 51st rank. Then we have the Zambian, Muzala Samuel Konga. Personal best 43.91, season best 44.54, the 33rd rank. And then we have Christopher Bailey of the USA, surprising qualifier from the US trial. Many people say 44.42. That's his season best and personal best. He's the 21st rank. And then we have a next Botswanan, Bayapo Ndori, 44.10, season best and personal best. And then we have the Grenada, and let me hear it for all the people, from all the people out there in Grenada, one of my favorite little islands, 110,000 people, beautiful, beautiful place. The Mr. Kiran James, a very humble young man. I had the privilege of meeting him. Not a young man anymore. His personal best, 43.74, season best, 44.38. He is the 4th ranked in the world as of present. And finally, there will be the Italian Lucasito with a season best of 44.75, and that's the personal best as well. Let me give you some other update right now. Right, in women's football, it's still 0-0. 84th minute, USA versus Germany. France leads Canada by 10 in men's basketball. All right, so lots of things happening. Second heat is in progress. Second heat about to get going. Remember, we only have one Jamaican in this particular event. Yeah. And that is Javon Powell. He comes up in the final semifinals. Let's see if Kiran James can find the form that we saw him when he was his more formative years, his younger years. Always makes it to the finals. The Caribbean, hopes of the Caribbean are on his shoulders. This is an event that have had so many different champions in recent times. Let's see if the title can return to the Caribbean. $400 meters, semifinal 2. Welcome, CC Sports Lab. Has just joined the chat. CC, I hope before you make a comment, you like the video, you know. If you have not, just go and like the video. Quick and fast, fast and quick. Like I said, we just had Pioneer who, he will be back in short order. There we see Kiran James. Hopes of Grenada, hopes of the Caribbean in this particular one. So the 3 Caribbean athletes, one was in heat semifinal 1, the other in semifinal 2, and the Jamaica in semifinal 3. That's the Jamaican Javon Powell. And good start. Let's see. Kiran James up and about his business. Look at that. Kiran James with a season best. Oh my word. 43.78. Oh my word. And the Zambian Samu Konga is in second with a national record. National record for the Zambian. Oh, Kiran James pulled him into a fast time. 43.81 national record. But look at Kiran James on the replay as he just sped past him in the final 15 meters. National record for the Zambian, 43.81. Kiran James with his season best, 43.78, a personal best for Christopher Bailey in third position with 44.31. Let's see where third and fourth are. Let's see, 44.31 and 44.43. So, oh my word. So third, here we go. So that means the two on the bubble are from this heat, 44.31, 44.31, and 44.43. So we have the third place athlete from Botswana and the fourth place athlete and from Botswana. So the two Botswanan athletes are on the bubble with the same time, 44.43. They are on the bubble. So what of them? Oh my word. Dobson of the USA, of Great Britain, won't be making it, but the two Botswanian athletes are on the bubble. But no doubt who the two qualifiers are. Kiran James with 43.78, season's best, and 43.81 national record for the Zambian. Oh my word. And then, oh my word, that was a hotly contested semifinals, I must say. Very good running by the athletes, and we have the Jamaican, so he has to go way better than his personal best if he wants to be in the finals. He has to go lower than 44.43 if he wants to be in this final. Come on now, are we reshuffling our medals for the men's 400 meter? When we look at that run by Kiran James, the veteran, is back in business. USA Germany 89th minute women quarterfinal game still locked at 0-0 in Olympic basketball action. Canada closing the gap, only 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and France up only by 5, having had a 10-point lead. So that one looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Oh, so many things happening. I mean, the long jump is about to get going. The ladies are getting ready for the 400 meters hurdle semifinals. Oh my word, we just saw a fast 400 meters men semifinals. Lots happening on this Independence Day in Jamaica at the Olympics. I hope you're enjoying the coverage here, and I am sure sports as Manning's man rolls solo. Yes indeed. So if Javon Powell wants to qualify, the time that he has to beat is 44.43. He must go lower than that to stand any chance of qualifying. In his heat, he will have Legono Scotch of Botswana, Zakiti Nene of South Africa, Reese Holder of Australia, Samuel Ogazi of Nigeria, Michael Norman of the USA, Matthew Simit Hudson of Great Britain, Christopher Williams Morales of Canada, and Javon Powell of Jamaica. Those are the 8 athletes who are going to be going in this final semifinals of the men 400 meters. Great going. Oh, look at that, man, as we look back at that Kiran James race. CC said he's predicting a gold and a bronze in the long jump for Jamaica. I think there are 2 medals. I just think the athlete from Greece is the man who will get the gold. But let's see, CC. I have 2 medals as well. I just don't have a gold in it. But you could be right. Let's see at the end of the competition. Yes, how it will be. Final semifinals, men 400 meters. Oh my word. Kiran James, Grenada must be excited right now. We also have the finals of the women's hammer throw also going on. Remember at 107, the which is just like 16 or so minutes from now, the women's 400 meters semifinals will be on track with 3 Jamaicans participating. And the race is off, and the Great Britain athlete Hudson, after a good start, so too is Scott from Botswana. Nene from South Africa. Powell has moved himself up, and based on Saga, he's in third. Holder of Australia, running well. So too Hudson Smith of Great Britain. Ogazi is beginning to make his move. Powell. Powell looks like he's in second place. Hope he can hold his form and can find some power. Is Javon Powell. Look, if he continues like this, but look at the field. They have just eaten him up, relegating him all the way down to, I think, 5th position as Hudson Smith continues to leave. Michael Norman is right there. Ogazi, Holder, Hudson Smith, Norman, Ogazi, Holder. I think that is it. Hudson Smith wins. He qualifies. Hudson Smith of Great Britain qualifies with 44.07. All right. And in second place is Michael Norman with 44.26. Oh, Giovanni Powell finishing fourth, but will not get one of the automatic qualifying spot. Good race by Powell. Think the outside lane may have affected him, but really did well to secure fourth position, but will not be qualifying for the finals. So the final qualifying spots goes to Ogazi with a personal best. He gets the final spot. So the 2 Botswanan, is it? Let me make sure of that. 41, right? Yes. So the qualifiers are, let me give you the qualifiers. From the first heat, we will have Quincy Hall and Jareem Richards. Those are the 2 from the first heat. From the second heat, we will have Kiran James. Let me go over that again. From the first semifinals, qualifying, we have Quincy Hall of the USA, 43.95, and Jareem Richards of Trinidad and Tobago, 44.33. From the second heat, we have Kiran James of Grenada, 43.78. He qualifies. And Muzala Samukonga, 43.81, also qualifying. And Christopher Bailey of the USA from that heat, also qualifying with 44.31. And in the final heat, we have 3 qualifiers. We have the winner, Matthew Hudson Smith, with 44.07. Michael Norman qualifying with 44.26. And the third place athlete, Samuel Ogazi of Nigeria, with a personal best of 44.41, gets the final qualifying spots. So those will be your finalists for the men's 400 meters. I think Pioneer is back with us.
Yeah, man, I'm here. Didn't see the second semifinal, but just watched the third semifinal. Impressive running from Matthew Hudson Smith, shutting down to 44.07. I want to put that into context, Marlins. Last year at the World Championships, he was beaten by Antonio Watson, who ran a time of 44.2 to beat him. And in the semifinals this year, he basically shut down at about 60 meters to go, cruising to a time of 44.07. Making light work of that semifinal. Michael Norman running himself into an automatic qualifying spot. These finals, Marlins, I'm seeing very, very impressive 400 meter times at these Olympics.
You missed the race, man. Kiran James.
I heard he ran 43.79. Yeah, I heard that.
And then the Zambian with a national record, 43.81.
The 400 meter times for both male and female manins have been quite impressive at these Olympics. I said it earlier on the stream that I think 43.5 will win this Olympic title. 43.5 or 43.4. I can see that from either a Quincy Hall or a Matthew Hudson Smith.
Honestly, Pioneer, from what I've seen and how Kiran James look, I don't see him losing this final unless he's injured. The man was superb.
Hudson Smith is in fine fettled also, manins. Remind the Heat that we were talking about Kiran James. I say he's a vet and you can't count him out. This year, to his credit, manins, this year he has been one of his healthier seasons in a long time. So with good health, the veteran is showing that he still have something in the bag and still wants to prove.
Listen,
that
I met him last year, Pioneer, and I'm telling you this. He was so looking forward to the Olympics last year. And was there a World Championship?
Last year there was a World Championship.
And he was looking to the Olympics.
There you go.
And when I see this time, I know that it looks to me like his focus was what he would do at the Olympics. But though he still ran at the World Championships.
Yeah, man.
But he just never looked like the same athlete at the World Championship.
You know, health manage. When an athlete gets to a certain age, and Kiran James have been an athlete that after his younger years and after having great success as a younger athlete, struggled for quite a number of years with injuries, various injuries that kept him away from performing at his very best. So as I said, over the last 2 seasons have been probably his healthiest seasons in years. So we're looking forward to that final, man. It should be a cracking final. Should be a really, really cracking final. So we're looking forward to that. Is that the first semi-final in the women's 4 hurdles that we're looking at?
Yeah, that I put up. So if you notice that there's this thing right here. When you put it right here, it says lane infringement. So like Naomi Vandenbroek. This is saying that there was some lane infringement that somehow allowed her to be in. But these are the semi-finals, man. I think. What I'm saying, all right. So if she's in, let's see if she's in the race. She's in the race. What this is telling me is that she qualified through the repechage round. She's running from lane 2, so she is the qualifier from the repechage round after hurdle. Right. That's where she qualified from. Yes. Looking at this lineup, don't see anybody here. Hold on. Then Renford, I spoke about Powell. Powell was not in the race with Kiran James. They're talking about Kiran James' race. That was the fastest time. But I did talk about Powell. Powell ran 44.9 per foot. And I said that he had to run his 44.3 something to qualify. That was in heat 4. Heat 3. That was in semi-final 3. That was in semi-final 3. So about it, man. But Kiran James, we have to talk about that. There was a national record in it. It is the fastest time going into the final. He's one of the Caribbean athletes. So while there's a Jamaican in there, there are 2 Caribbean athletes, and we are Caribbean people. So we have good run from Paul, man. Unfortunately, he was drawn in the outside lane. Ran a very, very impressive first 300 meter. But got run out of it down the home stretch. So impressive time again. As I said, 45 is no longer the standard for the 400 meter. You could almost say that the standard has been moved to 44.5. That is what it takes now to make the Olympic finals. Running 44 now, we had our 2 other Jamaicans who ran 44 in the heats. Sean Bailey ran 44.68 in the heat and didn't make it through automatically. Was sent to the repechage round, ran for 150 meters and drop out. Even though Javon Powell didn't run 44 in the heats, he ran 45 and made it through as one of the automatic qualifiers, finished second in the heat. However, we're seeing him here running 44 and being unable to
to make the finals, finishing 14th in that semi-final, and not even qualifying as one of the fastest qualifiers. So, unfortunately, in spite of Jamaica having a rich history in the 400 meter, we are unable to field any athletes. We will not have a Jamaican in the final of 400 meter. Kind of unfortunate considering that we actually had 2 men in the World Championships last year, and actually had the winner in Antonio Watson, who has been injured and is out for the season with injury. I'm looking forward to him coming back next year, and better fortunes.
Just a score update, Pioneer. In the 4th minute of time added on, the USA has taken the lead against Germany. USA won, Germany nil.
And that's in the women's football competition.
And with 11 seconds to go, France leading Canada by 11 points in men basketball quarterfinal.
France over Canada. Wow. How much points you have from when Benyama in that moment?
Let's see. No. All right. Let me get points. Why am I not seeing the points? All right. I'm going to find it and come up.
Definitely. All right. I'm actually taking a glance at the US Germany game. They're way into injury time. 97th minute actually in the game.
And looks like it's done.
The US is still up 1-0. Whole lot of injury time being played here.
And the finals of the hammer is going on as well.
Definitely.
And the ladies are getting ready for the 400 meters hurdles semi-final.
Should be 3 cracking semi-finals. We have 3 ladies in this from a Jamaican standpoint. Rashelle Clayton runs in semi-final 1. I think that is the easiest of the semi-finals. I'm looking at the names in this semi-final, and I'm not seeing anybody who should pose a major threat to Clayton. I think she should win the semi-final and make it through to the final quite comfortably. The other 2 semi-finals will feature Sydney McLaughlin Lavrone, who our Genevieve Russell will run in that semi-final with Sydney McLaughlin. And the semi-final that features the other big horse in the race, Femke Ball, will have Cheyenne Salmon running against Femke Ball. So looking forward to that, man.
I realize that the basketball, they give you the names of the players, but I don't see where they give you the stats.
The stats are not there just yet. Probably have to go on a different site to get those stats. But interesting. France proving a handful against a quality, a stacked and quality Canadian team. When Benyam are coming to the party.
They have won, and because it's
So the game is over now?
Yeah, because it is like 6 seconds.
And they're
leading by 13.
Yeah, man. So that is as good as done right there. So looking forward to seeing some more of the basketball action in the Olympics, people. And we will be giving you updates on other sports, especially some of the more popular sports, the football competition, the basketball competition, which I know a lot of Jamaicans also have keen interest in. So we'll be giving you updates on those, and as we progress throughout the Olympic Games. The Hammer 2 Mannings, as they say, is on. Unfortunately for us, our Jamaican Hammer thrower was unfortunately, inadvertently, I would say, left off the list of athletes by our Track and Field Association and was unable to participate at the Olympics. Quite unfortunate for her.
So there you go. Game over, Pioneer. France won 82-73 over Canada.
A 9-point win there for France over a quality Canadian team. So France moves on. And Serbia has advanced. Yes. France has advanced. The The other game was between Greece and Germany.
Germany advanced. Brazil and the
Germany
USA plays
advanced.
at 2:30.
So Brazil and the US plays. Interested to see how those matchups, those semi-final matchups will be. All right, on track is the first semi-finals of the women's 400-meter hurdles. We have Peters from the Netherlands. Saw her featuring in the mixed relays in lane 9. In lane 8, we have the runner from South Africa, Zeni Geldenhuys. She qualified at a time of 54.73 for the semifinals. In lane 7, the US's Jasmine Jones qualified at a time of 23.60. She should feature in the semifinal.
23.60?
53.60.
Yeah.
53.60 for Jasmine Jones. She should feature. In lane 6, Great Britain's Lena Nielsen. Her qualifying time was 54.65. She should make some of the running in this one. In lane 5 is our very own Rashelle Clayton, who was impressive in qualifying, 54.32. She should be at the top of the pack for me. She should win the semifinal. I'm picking her as favorite for the semifinal. In lane 4, from Norway, we have Amelie Yole. She ran a season best of 54.32 to qualify for these finals. We have French interest in the semifinal, Shana Gribo. She will advance through the repechage round running a time of 56.70 to make it into the semifinals. And on the very inside, we have the Belgian, who also qualified from the repechage round, running a time of, her name is Naomi van Bork. She ran 55.51 to be in the semifinals. And that completes the lineup for semifinal one of the 2024 Paris Olympics. The ladies are behind their blocks.
I see Wemby got 2 points for a rebound.
2 points, 4 rebounds.
Yes, so I've seen that Savage is saying that the supporting cast did it for him. Welcome back, Sports TV. Blessings.
All right. So the ladies are in their blocks. So Wemby basically saved by his supporting cast. Wow. Great, looking good for France. If he doesn't feature big on this, still win. Looking good for France. Ladies are on their marks. Set. Clean break, they're off. Let's see who makes the run and who gets to the hurdle first. Rashelle Clayton out to a flying start, making strides on Nielsen on her outside. First to the hurdles, also making good running is the athlete from the US, Jones. But it's all Rashelle Clayton right now in this semifinal. She has a 2 or 3 meter lead coming to the 200 meter mark. It's Rashelle Clayton. Jones is in second. It's Rashelle Clayton at the 150 mark. Rashelle Clayton is clearly ahead, hurdling well, coming into the home stretch. Rashelle Clayton is all alone by herself, looking quite impressive as Rashelle Clayton down the home stretch, approaching the final hurdle. Clears it. Rashelle Clayton strides home. We have a faller there, but Rashelle Clayton wins it in 52.99.
Run it up to 53 flat.
Wow, impressive qualifying for Rashelle Clayton. Looking easy. Nielsen from Great Britain fell in that semifinal. Jones got second, so she automatically qualifies along with Clayton. But Clayton looking quite impressive, Mannings. In this one, looking like
rounded off to 53 flat. What?
53 flat, looking super easy, man. Super easy. Rashelle Clayton is in the form of her life. Unfortunately for Nielsen there, she hit hurdle 10 and fell to the track. She was trying to run herself into third place, but hit hurdle 10. So the South African came through for third place.
Yes.
So let's see.
Geldenhuys.
Yes. So let's see the time for that. She'll make it as
53.90 personal best. So
personal best.
that time is on the bubble along with
She's on the bubble.
54.84.
The French athlete
Yeah,
run herself into fourth place, so they are on the bubble. But Rashelle Clayton Mannings, not even looking like she's bothered, not even breathing heavily, looking at her walking through the mixed zone. Definitely a medal prospect. Let's see, could she present a challenge to one of the big two? Your guess is as good as mine. I might.
I'm not going to guess it. I think like somehow I just feel like she gonna be in it. She go like those two athletes are so good.
Yeah, man, they're out of class. Definitely out of class. Definitely out of class.
Those guys look like they can do, ladies look like they can do 52.
I think we're gonna be having two different races, man. It's gonna be a race between Sydney McLaughlin and Femke Ball, and then we're gonna have people like Rashelle Clayton and the Americans contending for the bronze medal. But those two definitely will be out of class. So two different races we're looking for in that final, man. And if and when we get to that.
Yeah. So let's see how Sydney looks in the second heat.
Second heat, also featuring
these ladies are down at 50s, you know, because her personal best is 50.65.
50-65, which she ran a world record this year at the US trials. Femke Ball also ran a 50-second.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? That 50 could even qualify her in Jamaica for the flat 4.
Yeah,
So you must know, and these are she's doing this with hurdles in front of her. So, yep. The long jump, the final of the long jump is also about to get going. Feel like we have lost Pioneer.
No, man, I'm right here. I'm right here, man. I just muted the mic just for deal with a little situation.
Okay.
Right here, but I'm right here.
See, the pit for the long jump is getting set up. Goes off, starts in just a couple of minutes. Yeah.
Also, which event is that? Seeing some men coming on. Which event is this?
The long jump for men.
Oh, the long jump for men. Okay, so the men coming on for the long jump. Should be a show, quite a show. Hoping for some good fortune for our Jamaican.
So this is the field for the second semifinal. Genevieve Russell should be able to make it through.
What lane does she run for?
She is in lane 6.
Okay, good lane. Give me the rest of the give me the rest of the lane.
You have lane 9, Clay's Han of Belgium. Lane 8, you'll have Binta Diallo from Portugal. Lane 7, Sydney McLaughlin Leveron. Lane 6, Genevieve Russell. Lane 5, Rogale Joseph, South Africa. Lane 4, Louis Maraval of France. Lane 3, you have Ayomid Foloronso of Italy. And lane 2 is Anna Rizokova of
Ukraine. Good field, Mannings. But I think if Jenny runs a good race, she should qualify. She's drawn perfectly inside of Sydney. She can use Sydney as a mark. I mean, not to go at her, but to just gauge where she is at versus the rest of the field. So let's see. Let's hope that Genevieve will be able to run a great race and put herself into the finals. It would be good to have at least two Jamaicans in the final. Lane 3 is going to be a little challenging for Cheyenne Salmon. So let's see what happens here. But
yeah, there is Kiran McLeod.
Yeah, man. We see the men coming out for the long jump. Both McLeod and Pinnock is out. showing their qualifying marks, showing their personal
And
best.
they're both formerly of Kingston College, right?
I
I
I'm
believe
not
so.
sure. Not sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm not.
I believe Kerry McLeod and Wayne Pinnock, Hebert, Casey as well. I think they're all from Kingston College, or maybe one of the
Somebody in the chat can verify that first.
Yeah, man,
Sure.
they're
I think
both from
JC,
KC.
both from KC. Somebody just verify that.
Yeah, man.
All
They're
right.
all from KC, and Hebert is from KC as well. And
I know JC. I know Jamaica College has a great jump program also. So surprised we're not seeing any of the JC jumpers coming through. So
yeah.
but
Yeah, man. All three of them are from JC. What's the other triple jumper? I think he's from KC too. You know.
who's that?
Jeez, he has a W name. He was the one like before. He was there before even Hebert. Oh, jeez, what's it? But he does triple jump.
Where some?
No, not Waysome, man. No, man. Before Waysome, man. Oh, jeez. Wilbert. What's his name again? Oh my God. But he's also. I think his name is with W. But it's not Waysome. Waysome is from Jamaica College. I gotta get his name.
As we speak, the amateur continues, and the ladies are on track for semi-final 2 of the women's 400 hurdles. Let's see what marker Sydney McLaughlin LeBron will put down in the semi-final.
Oh, the USA game, the USA versus Germany game. Sorry, people, it is in what they call extra time.
Extra time. So Germany scored at the death?
No, man. So USA, yeah.
Germany scored at the death?
No. It's still USA won. So the goal was scored in extra time.
Oh, so that so the 1-0 was early in extra time. Okay.
Yeah,
I was wondering.
Extra time. Yeah.
Oh, so still the USA one. Okay, my bad. I thought when I saw it, I was thinking they were playing actually injury time and not extra time. So okay, so they are still playing they are in the first half of extra time on the US. So they must have scored very early in extra time. So it was a 0-0 game and then they scored in extra time.
And then they scored. There you go.
Early in extra time. Okay, all right.
All right.
So the US have won one. I just switched to that and I'm seeing that now. They're in the 108th minute. But back to the track. We're seeing Sydney McLaughlin LeBron on track. A picture of concentration. She has this side-to-side stepping routine that she does while she's at the starting blocks. Focused. Seeing Genevieve Russell on track, running out of lane 6. Great servant at Jamaican 400-meter hurdles running. Been at it for a while. In lane 3, we got the South African Rashelle Josephs. She runs out of lane 5. She qualified with a PB of 54.56. The French athlete is in lane 4, Louise Maraval. She ran 55.32 to qualify for the semifinals. In lane 3, from Italy, we have Ayo Maid Floranzo. She actually qualified from the repechage round running 55.03. And a seasoned campaigner, veteran Anna Riskova. She also had to go through the repechage round qualifying with 55.13. I give Russell a chance to secure the second automatic qualifying spot here. Mannings, she'll have some amount of competition from the ladies on her outside, and also Josephs from South Africa. But no doubt who the favorite is in this one. Expected to qualify with some ease is Sydney McLaughlin LeBron. Ladies are on their marks.
His name is Wilbert Walker.
Oh, Walker. Okay, all right. Ladies are off. in break. Sydney McLaughlin going after a flyer. Already covering the athlete on her outside. Up the back stretch, Lavron looking comfortable and easy. Russell and Josephs are in second and third, but Sydney looking also comfortable at the 200-meter mark, striding away, making light work at the semi-final. Genevieve Russell have some work to do.
Yes.
Definitely have some work to do. Russell, Josephs running into second. Into the home stretch they come. Russell, as it stands, sits in fourth. Trying to run herself into an automatic qualifying spot. But Sydney McLaughlin have run just another day in the training session, cruising easy. It's going to be tough for Russell.
Doubt that Russell is going to make it.
Russell finishes fourth. McLaughlin have run 52.13. No sweat Mannings, looking so easy. Maravala France seem to have gotten third. Josephs of South Africa seem to have Maraval getting second and Josephs getting third. Russell,
I think Russell is out.
Not
She's
yet.
out.
Not yet. Let's see the time. Let's see the time that she ran.
54.65. So she's out because in the first heat, third place was 53.90.
Yes, so Russell out at the final. Poor race by Genevieve Russell, looking heavy-legged. I don't like how she ran up the back stretch. And even her hurdling down the home stretch was left a lot to be desired. But Sydney McLaughlin have run and is looking super easy for 52.31. Just another day on the training ground for her. Should be cracking in the finals. So French athlete qualifying in the automatic spot. And Josephs of South Africa. Mannings. It was about up to 2015 when this time would have been the world record. 52.13. And Sydney McLaughlin have run. Personal best for Joseph, 54.12 for third. Poorly executed race by Genevieve Russell. And she's going to be out of the finals, unfortunately. We have hopes of having all three Jamaican ladies in the final.
Poor race. And I mean, she had a good lane.
Poor execution.
Poor execution.
I don't know what happened. She was in contention up to the 200-meter mark. She was in second place, but lost her way around the bend and came into the home stretch with the ladies on her inside. I was saying that she would face competition from the outside, but it was actually the ladies on her inside that beat her, Josephs and the French athlete who finished third and second respectively. But very, very impressive run from Sydney. Sitting in this finals right now. And it's over to you now, Femke Ball. What do you have to show? The standard of this race, Mannings. I've been telling people that back in the past, 400 hurdles was an event that was considered to be a alternate event. If you were not good enough for the 400, or if you were not good enough to make it in the sprints, then you were sent to the 400 hurdles. If you were strong but not fast enough for the 400, you were sent to the 4 hurdles. If you were not didn't have enough speed, but you had some speed endurance, for the sprints you were sent to the hurdles. But now we're seeing people specializing in the 4 hurdles, and we are seeing 4 hurdlers now who can rank among some of the best over the flat 4. People like Femke Ball and Sydney McLaughlin run. Both ladies, Femke Ball is a 49 low runner. I have no doubt that she could break the 49 second barrier. And Sydney McLaughlin Lavron has run 48 in her career, which is something that would possibly medal or probably would contend for a gold medal at most major championships. So,
the athletes are jumping already to Pioneer. But go ahead.
The long jump is on its way.
Because McLeod had his first jump. He's in fifth position, 7.51. You have Zhang in third position of China, 7.81.
Who is the leader?
The leader is the athlete from Italy, Ferlani, with 8.34.
8.34. Has Tentangalo made a jump just yet?
No, and the Great
Finn up.
Britain athlete Fincham,
Huh?
Fincham, I think of Great Britain, is in second, 7.95. I think Tentangalo is about to hit the sand right now.
Okay. Seeing.
So
Yeah, that's the first attempt. Let's hope for better fortune for McLeod. I think to medal in this man, they're gonna need at least
8.7.
I wouldn't put it that high. 8.7 is 8.7 is no man. They're gonna need at least 8.5, 8.6 for a medal in this long jump final. I say 8.5. 8.5, I think 8.5, 8.59 possibly gets you a medal. 8.6, I think anything above 8.64 definitely puts you in medal contention. But let's see. Hoping for good fortunes from a Jamaican standpoint. The third heat, Mannings, is on track.
Yes, as USA continue to lead in the women's football game against Germany, 1-0.
Okay. I've noted in this one, Mannings, we have Femke Ball. We also have Anna Cockrell from the US, and we have Jessie
Knight
from Great Britain.
Sutherland from Canada is still there.
Sutherland from Canada is also there. She was impressive in qualifying. We have on the outside from Belgium, Korkut. She ran 54.9 to qualify for the semifinals. In lane 8, we have Nora and Nadi from Morocco. She ran 55.26 to qualify. Anna Cockrell from the US. We remember her from college, very good athlete. She was impressive in qualifying, running 53.91 to qualify for these semifinals. On her inside is the super athlete, the great Femke Ball, running from lane 6. She was easy and comfortable in qualifying, running a time of 53.38, and she runs out of lane 6. On her inside is Jamaica's Cheyenne Salmon, and Cheyenne ran 53.95 to qualify. She runs out of lane 5. We hope that she will do enough to make this finals, Manage.
Yes.
On her inside in lane 4 from Canada.
Tangolo jumped 8.27 Pioneer, so he's now in second, and Pinnock is about to hit the sun.
Okay, right. Savannah Sutherland, 54.80 in qualifying to make the semifinal. On her inside is running out of lane 3 is Jessie Knight from Great Britain. She qualified through the repechage round with 55.39. In lane 2, representing China, is Mo Jaidi. She came through the repechage round also running 55.43. On the inside from Australia, running out of lane 1. So there are actually 9 athletes in this heat, man. Is making it through the repechage round also is Anna Jucic, 55.46. She ran in the repechage round. Let me see. So we actually have 9 ladies contesting this semifinals. I think this is the heat that you said somebody had something about lane violation, man. I think this might be the heat.
Yeah. You see, that's what you see, but I don't know if they're showing because I don't see.
It's not showing, but I'm just wondering why they were 8 in the first semifinal, but 9 in this one. So obviously,
that is what happened.
Obviously, there was someone who was.
That is why that athlete got included.
There was someone who was given a reprieve to be a part of. Because we actually have 3 athletes here from the repechage round, which is not normally the case. We normally have 2. So the ladies are standing in front of their blocks. Now they're on their marks. Let's see what time Femke Ball we'll put down here. Sydney McLaughlin went 52.31. Looking quite easy in her semis. Let's see how Femke Ball goes here. On their marks. Set. And they're off. Clean break. Whoa, they have been called back. Ladies have been called back. Let's see what
So if it's a faulty start.
faulty start and not a false start. We're seeing an official talking to Anna Cockrell. I don't know if she tried. She's indicating that she tried to raise her hands. Apparently she raised her hands before the starting gun went off, and so I think that is why the race was called back. She actually raised her hand before the starter said go. She actually didn't get set in the race. She still was was on her knees, raised their hand. The gun went off, so they have actually. I think this will be a faulty start. I think everybody will see the green flag here.
Yeah.
Anna Cockrell did not leave.
On the long jump, just to let you know, Wayne Pinnock first attempt 7.84. He's in fourth position.
Okay.
Kieran McLeod first attempt 7.51. He's in ninth place.
We might need a little. We're definitely gonna need something better than that for to be amongst the medals. Let's hope one of these gentlemen get out to peak jump.
Yeah.
Green card shown to the entire field as we suspected in this one. So let's see how these ladies go. I don't know what was the issue with Cockrell there. She might have been feeling some kind of discomfort in her blocks. So she raised her hands, which she is actually allowed to do. And the race will be restarted. Seeing Cheyenne Salmon on screen, picture of concentration. Hope from a Jamaican perspective, she'll find a way to get into the finals. So the ladies are been called to their blocks again. On their marks. I'm very, very excited to see this finals, man. It's people have Sydney as the overwhelming favorite. I'm very, very. I have a great suspicion Femke will have something to say about this. They're off. Clean break. Good running from Cheyenne Salmon. Femke ball cruising up the back stretch. Actually, still amongst the pack, not doing too much right now. Cockrell is running well also. Now Femke ball makes her move at the 200-meter mark. Surges ahead.
Cheyenne
Salmon running really well in the mix. So it's Femke ball from Cockrell from Cheyenne Salmon. The Canadian running herself into form. It's coming down the home stretch. It's Femke ball. Cheyenne Salmon looking good for an automatic qualifying spot. Running herself. We come to the final hurdles. Over the final hurdle, Cockrell surges ahead. Femke ball eases down. So it's Femke ball from Cockrell. Cheyenne Salmon. She should have run a very good time.
I think she qualified with 53.13.
53.13 is impressive, man. That should get her a qualifying spot.
Yes.
Femke ball looking easy as ever, man, with 52.56. So Sydney says 52.13, looking easy. Femke ball say I
52.57.
I show you my 52.5.
Personal best for Cheyenne Salmon.
Cheyenne Salmon running the race of her life. Running the race of her life, man.
There you go, Pioneer.
No, man, hold on. You can't say she has qualified, man.
Yes, she has.
She has. This is the third semi-final. Whoa, so she's actually the fastest after two qualifiers. Yeah. See her thinking that there was another semi-final. So this is actually semi-final 3. So
she qualifies along with the athlete from Russia, Glendon, from the first seat.
Not Russia. Not Russia, man. It's not Russia. Russia is not
from South Africa.
From South Africa. That would be Joseph from South Africa.
Glendon Hoyes in the first heat, who did 53.90.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So easy qualifying for Femke ball. Great running from Cheyenne Salmon. So Jamaica will have 2 in the finals, people. We have hopes. PB 53.13 for Cheyenne Salmon.
Oh, man, that's impressive. Let's give her a big hand clap, man.
Cockrell also looking impressive. 52.90 for Cockrell. I think if there is a threat to Rashelle Clayton for the bronze medal, I think Anna Cockrell is the major threat. However, I think today is where I think not today. I think at this Olympics and in these finals is where Rashelle Clayton will finally break the national record. I'm tipping Clayton Mannings to break the national record held by Melian Walker in come the finals at these 4 hurdles. But great
Cheyenne
run by
Salmon, bro.
Cheyenne Salmon.
Tremendous.
This you can ask no more of an athlete, man.
Absolutely.
In the biggest race of her, one of the biggest races of her life, running a PB 53.13 to make the finals at the Olympic finals. And who knows? Let's see how she will go. She might be inspired to run another PB. Might be able to go under the 53-second barrier in the
more
final.
impressive, man.
And who knows?
Impressive.
Who knows? She might see herself contending for that bronze medal position that we have been speaking about. But good to see 2 Jamaicans in the final. A little bit disappointed for Genevieve Russell. She
could have qualified, man. I just think that she didn't execute well.
I don't think she had a great race plan, Mannings, and her execution was off. So she has been at it for a while. I think this is somewhat of a change in the guard with when we see people like Cheyenne Salmon coming forward. So Rashelle Clayton is still there, but not a youngster by any means. She's been at it a while. So, but 2 Jamaicans in the final, man. We give thanks and we look forward to good fortunes come the final of the 400-meter hurdles. As I say,
go ahead. Yeah, man.
As I say, I'm very, very much looking forward to the finals, man. Looking forward to see that showdown between Sydney and Femke. But I have a strong feeling that the world record will go again. Definitely on that 50-65 that Sydney ran at the US trials. I see both of these ladies based on how they looked in qualifying. To be honest, I think Sydney looked a little easier than Femke. Femke having run an extra race in the
mixed relays.
The mixed relays, that impressive 47 400-meter leg that she ran to win the gold medal for the Netherlands. But with some rest, back in this final, I see both of these ladies going sub 51 seconds, and it should be a showdown in those finals, Mannings. And I think the world record will be broken again. You know, as I've been saying, Mannings, great competition make great sports. For a few years, the competition was between Sydney and her countrywoman Dalila Mohammed. Dalila is off the scene now, so now it's Femke's turn to contend with Sydney. Will she be able to dethrone Sydney in the finals? Your guess is as good as mine. I think most people have Sydney as the overwhelming favorite, but I would say to people, be guarded. Don't count on Femke. I think Femke is a super athlete, and she will definitely have something to say in these finals.
Yeah. I think Kieran McLeod has been relegated to 12th, which is the last position in the long jump, which is being led by the athlete from Italy, Furlani, whose first attempt of 8.34 continues to lead, as you can see on the screen. In second place is Tangolo, from Greece, with an attempt of 8.27. And in third place is the Swiss athlete Ihama. His jump is 8.20. In fourth position is the German athlete Batz with 8.07. And let's see who is in fifth place. In fifth place is Jinan Wang of China with 7.96. And in sixth place is the Great Britain athlete Fincham with 7.95. And then seventh is Wayne Pinnock after one attempt with 7.84. So these Jamaican
has McLeod taken his second jump yet, man?
Yes. His second jump was lower than his first jump. His second jump was 7.16.
Wow. That's poor, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, McLeod. A lot of persons have given McLeod a better
shot at a medal.
At a medal than Pinnock, considering that Pinnock actually actually came into the Olympics coming off a slight injury, but he sits in 7th as we speak with 7.84. So
yeah, and I see Unseen Sports has arrived in the comment section, and as he arrives, Dimo is reminding him that he predicted 16 medals.
All right, come on, people. Let's not be too mean to my brethren Unseen Sports. We all came into this Olympics with great optimism from a Jamaican perspective.
We don't put money in that we business.
Yeah, but even your 10 medals was kind of optimistic, Manins. As it stands,
my 10 medals are still on the cards, boss.
Still on the cards, but not looking likely. But
16 is definitely. We're going nowhere near to 16.
Come on, people! It's Independence Day. Let's be nice. we're all Jamaicans in here. Let's be kind, people. Happy Independence to the entire to everybody who is on the stream. We ask of you again, if you like what you're hearing here, if you're here for the first time, we ask that you subscribe to the channel. We are going to be here throughout the entirety of the Olympic Games until the last event on the track, and we will give you some of the best and most credible analysis on the happenings in the Olympic Games. I'm hoping for some good Jamaican fortunes on this Independence Day. Hoping for something that will lift Jamaicans' hearts and spirits.
We don't have a medal, but we have a personal best by one of our young athletes, so that must be commended. I think, yeah. Definitely
good to see young Cheyenne Saman running her heart out, running a PB to get herself into the finals of the women's 400-meter hurdles, which means we'll have 2 Jamaican ladies in that. Also, we have 3 from the US.
Whoa. And guess what, Pioneer?
Yes.
Tengolu, second jump, puts him in first position, 8.48.
He came into the Olympics, Manins, as the world leader.
Yes.
He's also the world champion, in good form. Anybody who is going to take this gold medal will have to beat him. He's looking good, Manins, laying down a marker for the rest, for everybody else to follow. So let's see who is up for the challenge. We're hoping that our Jamaican jumpers, this is his second of his first 6 jumps, and then they'll have an additional 4 jumps or 3 jumps at based on the qualifiers. But just looking back at the qualifiers for the finals of the women's, we have 3 from the US, 2 from Jamaica, 1 from Canada, 1 from France, and Femke Bol from the Netherlands in the finals. All quite interestingly, Manins, all of the qualifiers are under 54 seconds. The standard for this event, as I said, people, has vastly improved. At one point, 55 flat might have gotten you into the Olympic finals. Now, the standard is so high that you could run 54 flat and not make the Olympic finals, since 53 is the standard. Cheyenne Saman ran a PB of 53.13 and made the finals as one of the fastest losers. So,
yeah. For the footballing fans, just want to know that USA won by a 0-0 over Germany in extra time. And to let you know, a big race is coming up, because normally these races are dominated by what we'd say the Kenyans and the Ethiopians. But for this one, oh, there you go. Wayne Pinnock goes up into second. What a jump.
Big jump by Pinnock. Big jump by Pinnock.
Oh, my
Big jump by Pinnock. Big jump by Pinnock.
That's what we're talking about right there, Pioneer.
Yeah, man, that will warm Jamaican hearts. That will give Jamaicans something to smile about. And he barely touched the board, man. He still gave a lot on the board. Gave away 13.9 centimeters on the board. But great jump to get him into second place. Let's see. So he's into medal contention now. So let's hope that McLeod
can follow suit. And Purple Rain from North Street must be happy. Look at that.
8.36.
Yes, sir.
The finals after 1,500. The finals after 1,500 meters are on track.
Yeah, right. And we're talking about that you have, I mean, that 1500 meters pioneer, because I'm saying that normally you'd see the Kenyans and the Ethiopians, but you have Inger Britain of
Yeah,
Norway.
man.
The two
The Norway.
Norwegians have been doing well, and Nordas as well has been doing well.
Um,
Right? You
Jakob
have,
Ingebrigtsen
yes.
will start favorite in this
And
season.
then you have Carr from Great Britain has been running well as well.
There you go.
Right?
Carr actually beat Ingebrigtsen early in the season. I'm sure he'll be harboring those hopes again, Mannings, and I'm sure Ingebrigtsen will be, out for some revenge. Stefan Nielsen is the first man we see out. He got to the finals.
You have Nuguse, the American athlete as well. He has been doing well. If you watch a lot of the Diamond League, these are the guys that are always right in the mix in the races in the 1500 meters. So this is going to be a very, I think like we're going to see a record in this.
Definitely.
If the track is fast, yes.
All right. So Pietro Arce from Italy. Italians doing well in these Olympics. Qualified with 3 minutes 33 seconds. Larousse from the Netherlands. The Dutch has 2 in this. He qualified with 3 minutes 32.22. So the Dutch featuring in these distance events. The US Hobbs Kessler, he qualified with a time of 3 minutes 31.97. Next athlete being introduced from Great Britain is the man Neil Gorley. He qualified with a time of 3 minutes 32.11. So Great Britain well represented in the 1500 meter. We know of the great history and the great pedigree that the Brits have in this event. Cole Hooker, American hopes will lie with him. 3 minutes 32.24 to qualify for this final. The Kenyan Brian Coleman, he qualified at a time of 3 minutes 32.57. Next is the man himself. Well, not the man himself, the other Norwegian in the Nardas, qualified at a time of 3 minutes 32.34. Also from the US, Negus, who you mentioned earlier.
Yes.
Mannings, he qualified at a time of 3 minutes 31.72.
He's the number 2 ranked in the world.
He has had a really good season so far. And
Kieran McLeod with a way better jump, but that just keeps him in 11th position at this time.
Has he broken the 8 meter mark?
No, but way better because he's at now 7.82.
Okay, and the man Josh Carr, Mannings.
Yes.
Who will fancy his chances. We see him looking confident. And I think the final person who will be out is the rock star himself. Man who carries himself like a rock star, Jakob. Jamaican will say Jacob, but they pronounce his name Jakob Ingebrigtsen. He'll start favorite in this one. He has had less than stellar fortunes at some of these major championships, Mannings, over the 1500 meter. But let's see. Good race on right now for this 1500 meter, Mannings. Let's see. Carr versus Negus versus Ingebrigtsen should be a cracking finals. Let's see if the Kenyan Chariot or Coleman might have something to say amongst the big 3 that I just named out. So, as you were saying, Mannings, normally the Kenyans would dominate this event. We're seeing the Europeans and the US athletes coming to the fore. Negus, I think, is of Ethiopian heritage also, Mannings. So,
he has been giving them a lot of pressure on the Diamond League races that I've seen, So you have to pay attention. And USA has really done better at their distant racing.
Yeah, man. Cole Haka is also
2 years.
Cole Haka is also one to feature. For those who follow the NCAA scene, I remember him from college a couple of years ago. He will feature here, fancying his chances. I think this race will be a fast race, man. It's definitely gonna be a competitive race. Let's see the splits. Let's see how much they do. How they finish the first 300. For those who are not fully au fait, they start this at the 300 meter at the 300 meter mark. for the 1500. So let's see what time they go through 300 meter in, and then let's see what time will they complete 700 meter marking, and then we'll see how they pan out for the final 2 laps.
Yeah,
so the gentlemen are on their marks.
As the jumpers begin to make their third jump, Pinnock still sits in second position with a leap of 8.36. Go ahead, Pioneer.
Okay. All right, so they're off for the 1500 meters. Surging to the front is the Kenyan, but Ingebrigtsen takes things into hand and surges to the front early. Been closely tracked by the Kenyan Coleman. The other Kenyan chariot sits on the shoulder of Carr, who is in third place. So let's see how quick will they complete 300 meters. They go through in a time of 42. Quick time minutes. So let's see. The pace quickens.
Love that there was no bumping.
No, not much bumping.
Yes.
Feel nice to spread out, Mannings. Ingebrigtsen still out front with Coleman, Carr, and Chariot. The US athletes sitting 5th and 6th. That's Negus. And down the home stretch, they come to complete the second lap. Still, Ingebrigtsen making most of the running, Mannings. They come through 2 laps to go. Ingebrigtsen from Coleman feel well spread out here. I think we are going to be in for a sprint finish. The pace has somewhat slowed a bit, Mannings. Chariot taking it up now, trying to push Ingebrigtsen. We see Ingebrigtsen trying to separate himself from the field. Chariot trying to go with him. So is Carr. Coleman falling back out of contention. So it's Ingebrigtsen being chased by Chariot. They're approaching the home stretch before they get to the bell lap, Mannings. Ingebrigtsen making most of the running. This is going to be a cracking finish, Mannings. So it's Ingebrigtsen looking comfortable, looking easy. Chariot sits in second. Josh Carr is biding his time. They're at the bell lap. The pace quickens a bit. Ingebrigtsen still leading with Chariot in second. Carr decides to make a move up the backstretch. Ingebrigtsen looking behind. Carr tucks into second place. Approaching the 200-meter mark. A move also being made by Cole Palmer and Negus. It's Ingebrigtsen. Carr comes up on his shoulder at the 150 mark. Ingebrigtsen will take them into the home stretch in the lead. Space warming up on the inside for Cole to try and come in, but it's Ingebrigtsen and Carr coming down the home stretch.
Look at this.
Ingebrigtsen being run out of it here. Carr. It's a race between Carr. It's the US athlete who in a new Olympic record of 3 minutes 27 seconds. In a new Olympic, Cole Hacker upsetting the apple cart here, Mannings. The US getting first and third. Carr finishing in the silver medal spot. Ingebrigtsen being run out of it completely down the home stretch. Cole Hacker in a new Olympic record.
3.27.
3 minutes 30 to 3 minutes 27. Wow, disappointment again for the Norwegian Mannings.
Oh my word, what
great disappointment. He was totally run out of it, Mannings. Cole Hacker, as I said, those who follow the NCAA remember him from college. Great athlete in college, coming to the Olympics. And Negus of note, Mannings got into the bronze medal. So two medals.
I'm telling people, because if you watch the Diamond League, Negus and whenever they have run, even in earlier in college, like last year, these guys, I'm telling you, Pioneer.
Haka ringing the bell there. Olympic record for Haka. Impressive run. The US doing well here. I'm sure Americans will be celebrating this win. Great time, Mannings. Olympic record, 3 minutes 27.65. Cool Haka. Yeah. He made his move, Mannings, at the top of
the second place has also passed the record.
Yeah, man. Second place is in a national record. It's Josh Carr, 3 minutes 27.79. So great running. Negus, also a PB for Negus, 3 minutes 27.80.
Yes.
Winning the bronze medal. Jakob Ingebrigtsen again disappointed at a major championship. Even more disappointed. This time he has been completely run out of the medals. Great run from Cole Haka, Mannings. You saw him making a move coming into the home stretch. He was blocked out initially by Ingebrigtsen. He kind of backed off, and then he got the run on the second try. He was blocked out down the home stretch, down around the curve. Then he bided his time down the home stretch. Ingebrigtsen, winded Mannings, had nothing to offer down the home stretch.
Again, that is probably up to execution.
But the fact that these gentlemen, Mannings, ran PBs and Olympic record, it said that the pace of the final lap was a little bit more than Ingebrigtsen could manage. Cole Haka coming through, winning in an impressive time, an Olympic record time, 3 minutes 27.65. Carr in a national British record, 3 minutes 27.79, and Negus PB 3 minutes 27.80. Of the top 6 Mannings of note, only, as a matter of fact, of the top 9 athletes, Mannings, only Ingebrigtsen didn't run either a PB or a national record. In 7th place, the other Norwegian athlete actually ran a season best. He got 7th. But everybody doing PBs and national records, Mannings, in this one. Disappointment again for Ingebrigtsen, but great run. And jubilation for the USA, Cole Haka. And the bronze medal going to Negus.
Yeah. So third attempt, we see in the long jump for Tentegolu, 8.24 is 8.48, and second attempt still have him leading ahead of the Jamaican Wayne Pinnock, who will be hitting the sand shortly for his third jump. Wow, but that was impressive. That was
impressive.
Impressive.
Very great race, man. Great race, man. And 1500 meters.
Because some of us believe that Jamaica has to be in there. I'm telling you, there are some.
If you're a lover of track and field, man, and one of the other races coming up, also gonna be a keen race. We have no Jamaicans in the final, and that's the women's 200 meters.
Yes,
but before
we have the final, though, we have the 3,000 meters
steeplechase. The steeplechase comes up, but
the 200 meters will be. I mean, we have a Caribbean, and that is it. We have to, we have to celebrate Caribbean representation, especially someone who would have seen here in Jamaica with Alfred. Like I said, and is it Dean Asher Smith that has Jamaican?
Dean Asher Smith also has Jamaican roots.
Yes. Yes.
So, but the 200, it's a sprint, Mannings, and we are as Jamaicans, we are very, very much interested in the sprint. So, looking forward to that definitely. So Mannings, I'm gonna opt out for about 2 minutes. Should be back in a little while. All right.
Yeah, man. All right. So we have Wayne Pinnock about to make his third jump. For those of you who want to know, Kerry McLeod presently sits in 12th place of the 12 athlete. He has the lowest mark so far. His best mark, 7.82, has him in 12th place. But Wayne Pinnock is about to hit the sand again. He sits in second place behind the world's number 1, Tentegolu of Greece. So lots of action going on today. Hammer throw finals going on. Long jump going on. Wayne Pinnock that time with 7.99 on his third attempt. So that keeps him in second position behind the world leader. So good going, very consistent going here by Wayne Pinnock. 3 attempts, 3 jumps so far. All good jumps by him. Think he needs to give a word or two to Kiran McLeod to let him know that he has to step it up. Yeah, I like his showmanship. They're saying just keep calm. There's more in the tank. It's a big up Unseen Sport, a big up a BAM Sport in the building, CC Sports Lab. Ball with Black Star, big up Fitzroy Grizzly, yeah man. All right, so I think the jumpers are about to make their 4th attempt. Now, we have the Chinese athlete who is going first. He's going to hit the sand first. For his 4th attempt. He presently sits in 8th position. Best leap of 7.96. See? So there you go. So Kiran McLeod finishes in 12th position. He's out. So Kiran McLeod is out. So now we are left with the top 8 athletes. So Kiran McLeod is out. So they have the final 3 jumps. So no more than 1 medal in terms of possibility for Jamaica. We have Wayne Pinnock, who sits in 2nd position. So he has an opportunity of getting a medal still. All the jumpers have 3 jumps to go. So Kiran McLeod finishes 12th in the finals. Wayne Pinnock has a strong grip on 1st position. He has 3 more jumps that could possibly take him into the gold medal position. I think, he and Tentegolu will be battling for that one, for that gold medal. So, medal prospect looking good so far for Jamaica. It's not under, no one has broken 30 except for Wayne Pinnock and Tentegolu, who has gone to 8.49. So, I believe that there is a medal in this for Wayne Pinnock. So far, he sits in the silver medal position. The man in the bronze medal position, though, the Italian, is just 0.2 meters behind him. Yeah, I don't know if disappointed. Like he had to be going over 8 because all the persons who have advanced all went over 8. He didn't, and he's out. We also have the Steeplechase finals coming up, and then we will also have the 200 meters finals, and that will close out things for today. The 200 meters final has not gone yet. Donald Johnson, that is coming up. That will be the final event. on today's schedule. So Jamaica could pick up medal number 4 today. Fingers crossed. So the Chinese athlete fouling on the first attempt. Now the German in 7th place comes up with his first attempt in the second round. Caribbean does have a lot to celebrate. People really like the coverage, the commentary, the analysis. Please hit the like button. I mean, we the amount of views. I mean, we have 87 people on right now, 60 likes. We'd love for the video to get to at least 100 likes, and you can help with that. You understand me? So go ahead, hit the like button. If you have not yet subscribed as well, please subscribe to the channel. You can hit the notification bell. We have a big interview coming up on Friday at 11 a.m. right before the afternoon session. Right, we're going to have a big interview coming up on Friday. You don't want to miss it. We're going to have a national coach on the program 11 a.m. on Friday. Right, you see much notice I am giving you so you can prepare. It won't be long because it will be right in between the morning and the afternoon session starting. Not longer than an hour. So stick and stay with I Am Sure Sports. Hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. So when that we're about to start that interview and the rest of our videos, you can see and get notified. Kiran McLeod still in fourth position. Will he be able to leap on his next attempt past the athlete from Greece? Let's see. Hamasro finals going on. I don't know why they're not giving us any look into the men's long jump, but try my best to keep everything right here so you can know. We have the 3,000 meters steeplechase coming up, and then when that is finished, we'll have the final event of the day, the much anticipated women's 200 meters. Oh my word, that will be a cracker jacker, I tell you. Yes. Kiran McLeod still finishing in 12th position. Wayne Pinnock of Jamaica. 3 attempts so far. First attempt 7.84. Second attempt 7.36. Third attempt 7.99. He now sits in the silver medal position. He has 3 more attempts to better that and probably move up in the gold medal position. That's Wayne Pinnock of Jamaica. Only
in the amateur mornings, amateur for women being won by Cameron Rogers from Canada.
Yes.
The USA lady with the African name, that's a very long name. I won't try to pronounce it. She's in the silver medal position, and the Chinese has gotten bronze in the amateur. The world record holder from Poland being pushed out of the medals this time around. But great going for
it's changing of a guard, not just in Jamaica, but just in global track and field.
Global track and field, man.
Many of the names that we are familiar with winning stuff.
Yeah, man. And even some of the field events like the amateur here. So Cameron Rogers, great youngster, great young choir, winning the gold medal for Canada. Seeing her being embraced by her coach and her family members here.
The Chinese athlete again, third.
Yes, and,
third. Yeah.
US getting the silver in this one. Unfortunately for us, our Jamaican lady was not given a chance. Cameron winning with a throw of 76.97 meters. Euphoric and ecstatic Mannings as she goes on her victory lap to celebrate her gold medal.
So right now we have the top three pioneer in the long jump. The top three are coming up. So the Italian Ferlani, who is in third position with a leap, his best leap is
Tricnic from the US Mannings, that's the silver medalist, and Jai from China, winning the bronze medal in the hammer throw. So you said the top three for the top three coming up, or is it top 8? It's top 8 with the final 3 jump, right? The top 8 will jump.
Right.
Have three additional jumps.
No, so the top 8. So Kieran McLeod didn't make it. He finished 12th overall.
Yeah, I know that. He finished
so now
the
top 3, the last, right? So fouled by the Italian. So he has 2 foul jumps. So Wade Pinnock, who is in second position, is about to hit the pit right now.
So the Italian only has 1 jump left.
There are 2 rounds of jumps left for everyone.
Okay. So
yes.
Okay. So
I see someone saying that they said Shelly and Sharika quit. What do you mean by quit? They retire? I don't understand that.
All right, let's not entertain that conversation now, man. It's, if they have withdrawn from the Olympics, we haven't heard anything official, but there'll be enough time for we have those conversations later on.
Yeah, man.
But as it stands right now, there is competition on the track, so we are focusing on exactly what is happening on track right now. It's interesting for me to see who will run the 4x1 for Jamaica, and then we'll have the conversation there. But the 3,000 steeplechase is on track, man. Seeing a diverse representation of finalists here. Normally, these finals are dominated by the Ethiopians and the Kenyans, but we're seeing people from the US, France, Germany, Canada, diverse representation. Spain, we are seeing lots and lots of other countries being represented. As it stands, man, it's like over the longer distances, whilst the Kenyans and the Ethiopians are still present, we have other nations, making
let me just give you Wade Pinnock just had his 4th jump, 8.05. So he's still in second position.
836 is still his best jump.
Right, and 848 is the best jump so far for Tentogolu. So Tentogolu about to hit the pit, and then the athletes will have the jumpers will have their 5th jump. So I think so he still holds on to the silver medal as we speak. Go ahead, Pioneer.
Yeah, man.
Diversity
Yeah, man. The diverse in the distance running. Still a heavy dose of African presence. Uganda there, but we are seeing other countries represented. On screen, we're seeing Chemutai. We're also seeing German representation here in these finals. As I said, the Kenyans and the Ethiopians are a constant presence, but let's see. Also have an athlete from Great Britain, Bird. Women from the US. Also have a Bahrainian. I suggest this is a convert from Yavi, is possibly a convert from Ethiopia. A Bahrainian also in this event.
Let me just say this quickly. Brazil has taken a lead against Spain in women's action in football in the semifinals.
Semifinals action. So the US is waiting on the winner
of Spain, Brazil.
Some of the traditional powerhouses making it through. What stage of that game are they in, man?
They are around 10 minutes in.
Okay, so man, if you have the time, man, can you check to see if the basketball quarterfinal between the US and Brazil have been completed, or if it's
No, that I think it begins at 2:30.
Okay.
Begins at 2:30.
That starts at 2:30. So the 3,000 steeplechase is off. We will get to the Africans, the Ugandans and 2 Kenyans surge to the front of the pack. For those who don't know, the steeplechase is a obstacle event.
So Togolu, fourth attempt, 8.36. All right, so he has 2 attempts left to go. So the athletes are going to begin the 5th attempt right now. Pioneer, continue with the.
Yeah, man, I was saying that the steeplechase is an obstacle event, and not do you have hurdles as an obstacle. You also have the water jump, which presents another obstacle for the runners. So normally an event that is dominated by East Africans, but let's see if any other non-traditional participants will be able to break amongst the medals in this 3,000 steeplechase.
All right. So the 5th round has started, right? It looked like Jinan Wang of China is out because on his 5th attempt, there's no mark for him and there is no X, meaning that he didn't foul the jump. So it looks like he is out. Maybe he picked up an injury. I'm not sure.
And he sits in the bronze medal position, right?
No. He's in 8th. Because, you know, the last person jumps first in every round.
Yeah, but I know. So who is currently sitting in the bronze medal position?
The bronze position is being held by the Italian. He's Italian, Furlani. Just 0.2 of a meter because he's 8.34 and Pinnock is 8.36.
Valens, I'm envisioning a scenario here now in this long jump. Last year at the World Championships.
Yes.
You know where I'm going, Manning. Last year at the World Championships.
Yes.
10 times low denied Wayne Pinnock of the gold medal on his final jump.
Yes.
I'm hoping Wayne Pinnock can return the favor.
Well, the issue is Tentangolo will have the last jump.
He will have the last jump, but let's see if put under the pressure of having one jump, and we have seen him do it before. So let's but I'm hoping that Wayne Pinnock can find something better than 8:36.
Yeah,
and then possibly
I'd love to see him. I'd love to see him jump past Tentangolo on his 6th attempt.
Remember the distance last year was 8:52 on that final jump. So I'm hoping Wayne Pinnock can find. I think they were both at 8:50, and then Tentangolo jumped out at 8:52. So I'm hoping that Wayne Pinnock can find something around 8:50 in the 8:50 mark and put some pressure.
And Tentangolo to see what he has. I agree. I think that would make for a nice final jump. It's very disappointing though that they're not even showing the jumps on screen. They have the hammer show. Now they have the 3,000 steeplechase.
Steeplechase. They're using that to dominate the visuals. I'm wondering is it because there are no French athletes in the long jump? I'm wondering if that is the situation, and there are French athletes in the steeplechase.
You know what is funny as well, Pioneer? There are no Americans in the long jump.
There you go. So that could be it also. That could be the situation. Could be because I think the feed we are getting might be an American feed. So I know that some of the traditional British, I think it's the IWA feed, but still could have some amount of biases in it based on the event. And I'm sure if there was a big American in it, a French athlete, we more than likely be seeing it live. Normally, they would cut away from an event like the steeplechase and cover the field events, but that's not the case now. They are showing the steeplechase in full time. Steeplechase, by the way, being led from the athlete from Uganda. Closely behind her is one of the Ethiopians and 2 athletes from Kenya. A small pack of 5 have separated themselves from the field. And there is 2 athletes running together, coming to the water jump. Still some amount of running to go in the 3,000 steeplechase morning.
Yeah.
Coming down the home stretch, where I think there will be, let me see how many laps we'll have left after the completion of this lap. And after the completion of this lap, we have 3 laps to go. So getting into the business end, there are 5 ladies who have separated themselves at the front of the pack. Then there is another 2 that sits a little way behind, and things starting to heat up.
Yeah. But the pack has been split into like 3 parts.
Yeah,
You
we
have
have,
the first 5, then you have the 2, and
then
then
you
the
have,
rest of the field.
then the trailing pack. You get the feeling that those athletes at the back are out of contention. Pace quickening a bit, man. Might see some further intensity coming towards the water jump. Ugandan still sitting in front. Second is a Kenyan athlete trailed by an Ethiopian. Then the other Kenyan sits in fourth, just ahead of the Bahrainian. Approaching the penultimate lap, man, and this is here. It's the suspect that people will start making their move to try and separate themselves from the pack.
Oh, the Italian athlete with a big mark, but it just equal what he did before, which is 8.34. So after 5 rounds, Pinnock is going to make his 5th round jump now, but he still sits in the silver medal position.
That's good going for Pinnock.
Trailing only the athlete from Greece. So
Pentangalu.
yes, so Pinnock in prime position too. He will medal. I believe that he is going to medal. Now we have to talk about
there are 7 athletes who have another jump, so let's not count the chickens until the eggs, we see the empty. Let's not count these chickens until we see the empty shells.
I am counting this one before the empty shells, based on what I've seen in the jump, because they have not, most of the jumpers have not broken 8.3.
All right. Yeah, man, but there still could be someone with a big last attempt. Yeah. Approaching the final lap, man, in the 3,000 meters. Chemotaya.
Pinnock not improving there. He just did 8.24.
Decent jump, but that might set him up for a big final jump. Into the final lap, Chemotaya of Uganda breaking away, the Bahrainian Yavi into second place. Those 2 streaking away from the pack. Kenyan trying to keep up. I think the lady in 4th and 5th, I think those have been left out of it. Now it's down to the 3. They're approaching the final water jump here. Chemotaya of Uganda. Serious first with the Bahrainian on her shoulder. Sprints are on. Approaching the final barricade. It's the Bahrainian that surges to the front. It's Chemotaya and Yavi. Chemotaya and Yavi, a foot race to the line. Yavi surges in front for Bahrain, wins the goal. Chemotaya gets silver for Uganda. And the Kenyan secures.
Yes, so Tentangalu continues to lead the high jump. Final sets of jump. His last attempt was 8.31, so he leads with 8.48. Second is Wayne.
And it's a new Olympic record also.
Another record.
Another Olympic record for Yavi of Bahrain in the steeplechase. French athletes finishing fast for 4th place. For Yavi of Bahrain, dancing, jubilant after winning her gold medal.
And setting a world Olympic
record. A new Olympic record.
Yeah, let me just say this, right? So final round of jump, Wayne Pinnock trails Tentangalu 8.48, Tentangalu 8.36, Wayne Pinnock. 3rd place is the Italian Ferlani 8.34. 4th place is the Swedish athlete Ihama 8.20. Fifth place is the Great Britain athlete Fincham with 8.14. Bats is in sixth position, 8.07. Zhang of China, he is 8.07. And there you go. Ace finishing in eighth position is, and after his final attempt, is the Chinese athlete Jinan Wang.
How many jumpers are left, man?
So now we are at the other Chinese athlete. So we are 8th place has finished in 8th place.
So seven jumpers. So seven jumpers to go. All right, Yavi is ecstatic after her gold medal. Chemutai from Uganda, after making most of the running, seemed to be devastated with her silver medal. She's in tears. Obviously, she wanted that gold medal. In tears. That doesn't look like tears of joy to my man. That look like tears of disappointment. On the other hand, Winfred Yavi from Bahrain is ecstatic and jubilant. Very animated, Yavi, in her victory. Manins, I'm surprised that we are down to the final jumps of the long jump.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe because there's no American in it.
No American, no French. I think that is some obvious bias.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Well, so the 7th place stays in 7th place. He fouled. So we have the 6th place jumper, which is Simon Batz from Germany. His best attempt so far is 8.07. So Wayne Pinnock still sits in the silver medal position behind the athlete from Greece, Tentangolo, and in 3rd place is the Italian Ferlani. Those are your top 3 as of present. So Bats, the German athlete, best mark so far is 8.07. And I'm saying that, though it's an Olympic record, I think they should be showing the long jump pioneer.
Yeah, man, definitely. National record for Chemutai of Uganda. In 2nd, personal best for Faith Cherotich of Kenya for the bronze medal. Seeing a whole lot of national records and PBs also in the steeplechase manning. So the organizers and the track makers' declaration that this will be a fast track seem to be coming through.
So Bat stays in 6th position because his final attempt is 7.94. So his best attempt is his 2nd attempt, which is 8.02.
So we are down to 5 jumpers now. So if the next 2 gentlemen does not overhaul 836, so then we definitely that Wayne Pinnock will be in the medal contention. Still not see.
Fincham is about to hit the pit now. His best mark is 8.14. That was his 2nd attempt. He lies in 5th position.
Still not seen the long jump on screen, man.
Crazy.
The TVJ feed has actually cut to a commercial break. This is unacceptable. Can't have a final being contested and no coverage.
There you go, Pioneer. 5th place athlete final attempt 7.64, which means he sits still in the 5th.
Pinnock is one jump away from being guaranteed a medal.
Yes. There you go. And the Swiss athlete, Simon Ihama, is next up. His best attempt so far is 8.20. That is his 2nd attempt. He has 2 fouls as well, one 7.92 and one 8.11. So let's see if he can break up the pack of athletes in medal contention. So could this be medal number what? Number 5?
So we are now seeing the long jump, Marlins. Seeing the Swiss athlete on the runway, signaling to his coach, remonstrating to an official. I don't know what he's discussing, but Furlane, the youngster from Italy, sitting in the bronze medal position.
Pinnock in the silver and Tentangolo in the gold medal position. Can the script be flipped this time? Can Pinnock
that's what we're hoping, man. I'm sure Pinnock will be sitting down, visualizing that right now. So the Swiss athlete
taking
is on
quite
the
a
runway.
while. Yes.
Yeah, man, on the runway.
And he falls.
Okay.
Whatever it is that was happening may
Yeah,
have
man,
been a distraction to him.
that was. So Furlane is guaranteed a medal. Let's see if he.
Wayne Pinnock is guaranteed a medal.
So is Wayne Pinnock. So let's see if we'll have a changing of the order. He realized, man, is that he hit the board. I think he hit the board with the wrong foot and basically ran through the pit and fouled the jump. So he finished with a best of 8:20 on his second attempt.
Yes.
So Furlane, who is already guaranteed a medal,
attempt, which is 8.34, which is 0.2 of a meter behind Pinnock.
Yeah, man. So he will try to secure a better medal. I'm sure Pinnock should take this final jump with some amount of ease, knowing that he's
a risk.
No, man, but that ease and risk, knowing that he's guaranteed a medal. So Furlane on the runway here. He sprints off, hits the board. Whoa, what a big one, Manins. A big one.
No,
I think
it's 8.27, so he finishes in third for 8.27.
8.27, okay. All right.
So Pinnock is the silver medalist right now, but he could. Let's see. Fingers crossed, people. Can he put in an 8.5 jump pioneer? Do you think he has it in him?
He has it in him. Can he execute it? That your guess is as good as mine, man. I would love to see him do that, man, and put some pressure. Definitely would add some excitement to the long jump. Put some pressure and put some pressure on Tentangolo.
Yeah,
Come on, Pinnock.
We are the cheerleaders. Come on, Jamaica. Pressure,
Come on, Jamaica.
Zoom.
It's Independence Day. Do this one, Pinnock, for the black, green, and gold.
God.
Come on, Pinnock, jump. This one is for the black, green, and gold. It's Independence Day, son. For the black, green, and gold, Pinnock. He's on the top of his mark.
Nothing to lose.
Yeah, man. Let it hang out, all out. Good on the board. Whoa, a big jump, but I don't think he has gotten there. Good jump, but yeah, man, good jump, but
so you go.
Pinnock, Wayne Pinnock gets a silver medal.
Yes.
Remonstrates with disappointment there. But congratulations to Wayne Pinnock. Another medal in the field for Jamaica, man. Another medal in the field.
Yeah, another medal in the field. How many field medals so far?
3 after 4. So after 4 medals Jamaica has won, 3 of them has been in the field.
And 2 in the jumps.
2 in the jumps and 1 in the throws. Wow. And still with the opportunity of possibly another 2 field medals in terms of Hibbert and the gentleman in the discus.
Yeah.
So Tentangolo will go for his final jump. Already knowing that he has secured the goal. Kind of a low standard of long jumping.
Yeah.
So he runs through the pit and secures his gold medal for Grace.
I think this one is more disappointing for Wayne Pinnock. I think he's going to be more because he can jump further than this.
Yeah, man, he'll know that he's a 850 jumper.
Yeah, Kiran McLeod. I think Kiran McLeod missed the opportunity to medal.
Yeah, man. The standard is so low. You think that Kiran McLeod should have
Didn't even touch the board.
for that second jump that he jumped with 36. And so he gave away some amount, some centimeters on the board. But
He's been consoled by his coach. Think he's disappointed. Yeah, man, he's been consoled. He was being consoled by his coach. Figure that there's some.
But that silver medal is nothing to be ashamed of, Mannings.
Yeah, but Pioneer, like when you look at the winning mark, I think that probably is a hard thing. When you look at what the winning mark is, you say to yourself, like,
yeah, man. But no, there's no shame in maybe it's tears that joy to Mannings. You never know,
It could be.
He remonstrated with a little bit of disappointment after his final jump, so I'm not sure what that is. Could also be disappointment. But Jamaica now has 3 silvers and a bronze medal at the Olympics. Still waiting on that elusive gold medal on Independence Day. We definitely won't be getting it on Independence Day. But let's hope for good fortune going forward. But an Olympic silver medal is nothing to scoff at.
And he has a World Championship silver medal as well.
Yeah, man. I'm sure Wayne Pinnock would have. I'm sure he would have had Harvard dreams and Harvard hopes of being the Olympic champion. But well done, young man. You have represented for the black, green, and gold honorably. And you
people, go ahead, Pioneer, because the event that we have been waiting for is up on us.
On the track. The women's 200 meters is on track. Final.
Yes.
No Jamaican interest, but of great interest to the Caribbean and to track and field enthusiast. Gabby Thomas, who represents America, has Jamaican lineage. And as we know, Julian Alfred, who is one of the favorites, who is also the 100-meter title holder at these Olympics, went to school here in Jamaica. So we watched this one with keen interest. Again, very disappointing from a Jamaican standpoint. We have won a medal at every Olympics since 1980. That is 44 years. First time in 40 years since 1976 we are not winning a medal in this one. And the lineup is in lane 2, Mackenzie Long of the US. She's 24 years old. She came in with 22:30. Another light show being put on here, Mannings. I like these light shows at these events. We have 3 from the US, 2 from Great Britain, 1 from the Ivory Coast. We have 1 from St. Lucia, and Ophelia representing Nigeria running in the outside lane. It seems like we're going to be having another light show for the start of these 200 meters. See the DJ.
Are you favorable? Think it is a favorable lane? The 2 Americans behind Julian Alfred.
All right, Gabby Thomas will be finishing first for sure. I don't think Brittany Brown poses a threat to Alfred. The question will be if can Alfred hold off the fast finishing Gabby Thomas. That is where the race will be, and that's where we expect the gold and the silver medal to be decided. The question is, can Alfred? Ophelia will be making some running on the outside too. So I think if I were Alfred, I'll be using Ophelia as a marker. And when I get to her, then I'll be thinking of running my own race, keeping a farm, seeing Gabby Thomas will be finishing fast. But can she hold off Gabby Thomas? Mackenzie Long, in her first Olympic Games, saw her on the collegiate circuit this year, lost her mother earlier this year. She runs from the difficult lane 2. I think that dampens her chance of a medal. Brittany Brown will be thinking she has a great shot of a medal here. She runs from lane 6. I'm sure she'll be harboring thoughts of medaling here. She looked good throughout the rounds. Daryl Nita, who runs from lane 5. I think she will also be harboring thoughts of a medal. She was soundly beaten by Brittany Brown in the semifinals. Dina Asher Smith, who has become somewhat of a veteran in track and field. She will run out of lane 4. I'm sure she will see herself as a medalist here. I think I'm giving Dina Asher Smith the bronze medal in this one. Either she or Brittany Brown, I think, will win the bronze medal. Gabby Thomas runs out of lane 7. And lane 8, I don't know when lane 8 became one of the preferred lanes, man, but they have Alfred running out of lane 8. I don't.
That's why I was asking you if you think.
Yeah, man, I don't. Well, somewhat surprising. Normally, the preferred lanes are 4
I'm
to
surprised that she didn't get. I don't know what the lane
4 to 7.
assignment is.
5, 6, 7 are normally the lanes that are reserved for the winners. So, but I'm sure she will be undaunted. Person will tell you that
if she runs her personal best, I think she medals.
No, she will definitely medal. I think the gold and the silver are already in the bag. Which two? How will they be separated? I think that goes between Gabby and Alfred. I think the bronze is up for grabs. I see that between Dina, Nita, and Brittany Brown. Feely has an outside shot of a medal, but I think gold and silver will be split between Gabby Thomas, who runs out of lane 7, and Julian Alfred. The question is, Julian Alfred will get out front. Gabby Thomas will be finishing fast, Mannings. Can Gabby Thomas get back to Julian Alfred? That's the question that will decide the 200 meters. Alfred focuses. She could, at the end of this year, she could be the double Olympic sprint champion. I'm sure she would be harboring those hopes, and she would have dreamt about that last night. The ladies are on their marks.
And that would be Olympic history, man. National history.
Set. They're off. Clean break. Julian Alfred is out, but Gabby Thomas runs a stellar bend. Wow, Gabby Thomas is up on the shoulder of Alfred. Gabby Thomas is in the front going in the home stretch, and down the home stretch they come, and it's Gabby Thomas. Alfred fighting back. Brittany Brown is Gabby Thomas. Gabby Thomas will take it from Alfred. Gabby Thomas in a time of 21.82 is the 200 meters Olympic champion. A disappointing bend by Julian Alfred.
Yeah.
He had to run back. Not how I saw the race going.
22.08.
22.08 for Alfred. Not her PB.
But Brown in 22.20 gets the bronze.
Who gets the bronze?
Brittany Brown.
Oh, so Brittany Brown, as I suspected, gets the bronze. So it's the US again with the gold and bronze medal. Gabby Thomas is ecstatic. Not the most impressive time, Mannings, 21.82. Somewhat pedestrian when you consider the standard that has been set. Dina Asher Smith must be gravely disappointed. She has run faster than this.
Lane. How did she get lane 8? I don't understand how this lane thing goes.
But she ran somewhat of a surprising curve to my Mannings.
The lane, man, I think it is a lane, but yeah.
No, man, congrats to Gabby Thomas. She has been at it for a while. She won the bronze medal at the last Olympic Games. She has been the silver medal in the last. She has won the silver at the last 2 World Championships. And now, for the first time at a major championship, she will be standing atop the podium. Congratulations also to Julian Alfred, a gold and a silver in these Olympic Games, and Brittany Brown, in what I'd consider a pedestrian 22.20, takes the bronze medal. So 2 medals here again in the sprints for the US. They got 2 in the women's 100 meter. They got 2 in the men's 100 meter. And they have gotten 2 again here in the women's 200 meter. And I'm sure they will be fancying their chances at a sweep. So the Americans coming back to prominence in the sprints in these Olympics, but somewhat of a
Very slow time though.
Slow time, but I'm kind of surprised by the kind of curve that Alfred ran. She was very, very conservative on the curve.
Well, Bird says Alfred was not beating Gabby no matter what lane she had. All I'm saying, I'd have loved to see
Listen,
her.
all right, listen, Mannings.
I don't know, but I'd love
Listen,
to see
Mannings, coming on the home stretch, Alfred was actually in fourth place. She had to run back past Dina, past Nita, and past Brittany Brown to actually secure the silver medal. She was actually in line with those ladies, and Gabby didn't finish going away. I've seen Alfred run better 200 meters than this. I was looking for a far more competitive race. It's 21.83 to 22.08. That's a wide margin of victory for Gabby Thomas. But congratulations to Alfred. St. Lucia gets second Olympic medals, a silver from the same athlete, Julian Alfred, doing well for the Caribbean here, doing well for St. Lucia. And again, people, very disappointing from the standpoint, no Jamaican in these 200-meter finals. And also, for the first time in 44 years, a Jamaican is not on the podium in the women's 200 meters. Gravely disappointing. But congratulations to Gabby Thomas. The British ladies, Dina Asha-Smith and Nita, finishing in 4th and 5th respectively. Ophelia finished in 6th. But Gabby Thomas, for the first time, see her embracing her boyfriend and in the stands here. Gabby Thomas is Olympic 200-meter champion in the Olympics of Paris 2024. Well, I'm sure the US will be.
Look out, Jamaica, Shannon Sharp coming back at you.
Yeah, man. The US will be cock-a-hoops. To use a friend. Man,
Shannon Sharp will go back at you tonight on the nightcap.
Yeah, man. Club Chase and the nightcap tonight will be Mackenzie Long from the US, also in this final, finishing in 7th place, running from the inside lane to Gabby Thomas, bursting into elated celebration when she crossed the line. Olympic champion. Whatever the issues we were hearing about in Mannings are non-existent. They weren't there. So
absolutely.
At the fastest, the ladies actually ran into a headwind also, Mannings. So that could be, it was a 0.16 headwind. So that could also be another reason for the less than stellar time. But I was expecting this to be a far more competitive race. I expected Julian Alfred, much in the same way we saw it in the London Diamond League. I expected her to be out front, being chased by Gabby Thomas. But Gabby actually ran a stellar bend, came off the curve out front, maintained her lead, extended it at one point. Alfred was coming back, but just didn't have enough to get back to Gabby Thomas, who won comfortably in the end. Bronze medal to Brittany Brown. The US has the gold and has the bronze. The stars and stripes flying in Paris, Mannings. No joy for the black, green, and gold in terms of a gold medal today on Independence Day. We'll celebrate the silver medal of Wayne Pinnock in the men's long jump. But I'm sure Jamaicans are, disappointing. I heard a person saying this is probably our most disappointing championships, World Championship or Olympics. I beg to disagree. I think 2017 was possibly in the last, I would say 20 years, 2017, possibly in the last 20 years was our most disappointing outing in terms of a championship. I think in that World Championship, if my memory serves me right, we got no more than 3 or 4 medals. at most. I remember Omar McLeod with a goal in the 110 hurdles and Bolt with the bronze in the 100 meters. And I think we got really a medal somewhere there, but I think we only got 3 medals in 2017. But I think that for me is our...
Yeah, and I still believe tomorrow there's no medal hope for Jamaica.
But we still have a lot of medal prospects, man.
Yeah,
we still have...
Yeah, because I think in both sides of the sprint hurdles, we're going to pick up medals.
In both sprint hurdles, we have medal possibilities.
I think both in the 400 hurdles for men and women, we can medal.
400 hurdles for men, I think that is going to be a stretch, man. And we do have quality.
I think the flat 4 for women, we can medal. I see us getting a medal in one of the 2 sprint relays. And I see us getting a medal in the 4x4. So
possibly at least another 4 to 5 medals to go Jamaica. So chin up Jamaica. There's still some amount of mining for us to do. The mines are still open Jamaica. We are not done yet mining medals yet. So while it's disappointing, I know by now we at least with the 100 meters completed and the 200 meter for women completed. By now we would have been used to getting at least 2 gold medals, possibly 3 gold medals along with other medals. But at this point, we are doing our mining mainly in the field. 3 field events medals so far, and hopefully things will get better on the track while we continue to mine in the field. So, chin up Jamaica on Independence Day.
And then if you want a little hope, maybe at 3:15 tomorrow, you should join us to see the women's 100 meter hurdles round 1.
There you go.
Right?
And that's 3:15 in the morning, right, man?
Yes, in the morning.
All right. So the 100 meter hurdles for women get on its way tomorrow morning at 3:15.
In the afternoon session, we'll see the semifinals of the 110 hurdles for men.
There you go.
We'll also be seeing the triple jump with Hibbert qualification.
Okay.
For men at 12:15 tomorrow afternoon.
There you go.
The 400 meter hurdle semifinal where we still have the 3 Jamaicans.
Expecting to get at least 2 in the finals, man.
In the finals.
Would be great to have all 3 gentlemen in the finals, but do we have the semi-final period lane assignments for that, man? I would love to see.
All right, so the semi-finals, 400 meters hurdle semi-finals.
4 hurdles for men, semi-final, yes.
Let me give you the lane assignments and the athletes that will be in it. We will see level again tomorrow.
In the repertoire. In the semi-finals of the 200 meter.
Semi-finals of the 200. We will not have any finalists tomorrow competing in anything. But like I said, that I still think we have some good prospects out there. So let me go to the schedule tomorrow and tell you. Tomorrow is what? 400 meters finals, 200 meters semis, 400 meters hurdles men. All right, let's look at that. For that.
Hold on, man. That's the 400 meter finals are men?
Yes.
Okay, good. While we are speaking, man, we have the presentation of the
go ahead.
We have the presentation for the 1500 meter for men. 2 US athletes on the podium. Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco will have a little bit to pay out. Have a fair bit of paying out to do, man. Cole Hacker, I'm sure Cole Hacker will be wanting to collect his 50K US for his gold medal as promised by Shannon Sharp. And so the medal presentation, Cole Hacker with the gold. Josh Carr from Great Britain with the silver, and Negus from the US. So the US is mining a lot of medals. 2 in the 1500, gold and bronze in the 1500, gold and bronze again in the 200. It's been a good day for the US on the track, man. Go ahead with it.
And they picked up a silver in the hammer.
And a silver in the hammer also.
So the first semi-final for the 400 meters hurdles, we will have USA Trevor Bassett, lane 2, Joshua Abuko of Germany, 3, Nick Smith, Netherlands, 4, Ezekiel Nathaniel, Nigeria, 5, Clement Ducos, France, 6, Kirsten Warholm, 7, Norway, Jahil Hyde, Jamaica, 8, Alisson dos Santos of Brazil will be in lane 9.
So two of the big three in that heat, man. It's gonna be tough going for Jahil Hyde. I think if he harbors any hope of making it through to the finals, he might have to run a PB. We're expecting the Santos and Warholm to qualify automatically. I think for some of the other men on the inside, Hyde being sandwiched between those two will need to run. Did you say dos Santos in lane 9?
Yeah, lane 9.
Wow, surprising. I think he came second in his heat, but to draw lane 9 in a semi-final.
Yeah.
All right, he should qualify comfortably just to see him. If I were Jahil Hyde, I would take my mark off dos Santos, try and run a PB, and get me a time that will be good enough to be one of the fastest losers in that semi-final. Let's get the lane assignments again for the next semi-final. Sound like one of the Jamaicans have an easy semi-final, man. Give us the lane assignments for the next two semi-finals.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, man, I'm hearing you clearly, man. Loud and clear.
All right, so let me go to, I don't know, I think I don't know what is happening. I think my whole thing was frozen a while ago. Sorry about that. So let's go back. The second semi-final, we'll see in lane 2, Gerald Drummond of Costa Rica, Carl Bengstrom of Sweden in 3, the Kenyan, where Wiseman Mukube in 4, Rai Benjamin of USA 5, Matias Lima, Brazil 6, Wilfred Hapio. No, sorry, that is 3. This is 3. Sorry, this is Wilfred Hapio, France in 7, Rashawn Clark, Jamaica in 8, and Alistair Chalmers of Great Britain in 9. This is actual semi-final 3. Sorry about that.
Semi-final 3.
Yes, that's what I just read. Yeah.
Okay, so Rai Benjamin will run against Clark.
I think Clark can go through from this heat.
He'll have some competition from people like Happier, but he should make it through that. I think he should run second in that heat to Rai Benjamin. I'm starting to question these placements of athletes in semi-finals now.
All right. Do you realize that this is part of so let's go to semi-final 2. You have Burke Akam. I think he qualified through the repechage.
Yeah.
Right. He's in 2. Emil Agi Yukum of Germany. He qualified through the repechage as well.
Repechage also, yes.
All right. Then you have Kieran McMaster of Brit BVI in 4. You have Adbur Rahman Samba of Qatar in 5. Malik James King 6. Ramos Maggi Estonia 7. CJ Allen USA 8. And Alexandra Sibello Italy in 9.
Somebody trying to get two US athletes in this, and I think Malik James King will win this heat.
I think so.
And I think Karen McMaster or Rasmus Maggi. I'm picking them to run CJ Allen out of this one. I don't like it. I'm very suspicious of the lane assignment. Somebody's trying to set up the US athletes to get through easily. How do we end up with the Santos and Warholm?
And Clark.
No, not Clark. No, Jahil Hyde is in that. But you wouldn't fancy Jahil Hyde as one of the favored athletes. But how you do end up with those two favored athletes in a heat? Even though they have Trevor Bassett from the USA, but he only qualified through the repechage round. But then the two favored US athletes end up in favorable rounds, semifinals with far lighter competition.
Preacher is saying that the Santos finished second in his heat. That is why.
Yeah, he finished second in his heat. But Preacher, this is not the only one. All right, up to this point, Preacher, I was willing to kind of overlook things, but
you remember we were talking about this earlier, and you were saying nothing was wrong with it.
But it's beginning to look a little bit suspicious to me right now. But I guess we'll see as the Olympics progress. So, should Malik James King should qualify comfortably. Clark, I think, should be second to
Right, Benjamin.
Right, Benjamin. And I think for Jahil High to make it through, he'll need to run at least a PB, possibly 47.8, 47.9, 47.7 maybe. Because I suspect that running from lane 8, the Santos is going to run a fast race to ensure he qualifies. And Warholm only runs one way. So he's going to be out like a gun from the start. If Hyde uses those two as his marker, because I'm sure Warholm will catch him probably by the first hurdle or the second hurdle. So he'll be in front, and then the Santos will be forced to run. If Hyde uses those two as his marker, it could drag him to a fast time, and let's see if it could drag him into a fast enough time for him to qualify as one of the faster losers. It would be great to have 3 Jamaicans in the final, but I think Malik James King has the best chance and the easiest heat of all the Jamaicans. He should be in. I think Clark, outside of Benjamin Clark, should be able to deal with anything else that is in semi-final 3 or semi-final 2. What's that? Semi-final 3. But we hope well for the Jamaicans. We hope to have at least 2 Jamaicans in that final, and then let's see.
Yeah.
It's a hurdle. Anything goes for the finals.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna close it off today for your people. Looking forward to tomorrow. But just to give you some update, Brazil 2, Spain 0 at the break. In semi-final action, the winner will play USA, who defeated Germany earlier by 1-0. In basketball action, USA look like they're about to blow out Brazil. In second quarter action, it is USA 40, Brazil 26. Oh. So I think the win of the USA game, they play France. I think that is the bracket they are in.
They're in the French bracket?
Yes, and Germany and Serbia will play.
Wow. All right. That should be a cracker for semi-final for so US could possibly not make the final.
This was serious enough.
Now, there are 2 teams that I thought had great opportunities to beat them, and it was Canada and France. And so France has eliminated Canada. No, let me say great chance. All right, let me put it properly. The 2 teams that had the best shot.
That sounds better, sir.
The best shot at defeating the US would be France and Canada. I think with France eliminating Canada now, then I think France is the only other stumbling block that stands in the way of the US. Just for the joke of it, man. I'd love to see the US lose the Olympic title. Just for the talking points of it, just for what it would mean for, what it would mean in the media.
Yeah.
And the kind of
world champions. You're trying to find something to support.
But trust me, it would make for interesting media. That after calling them out, Noah is saying, "Your world champions are what? The USA," and he comes to the Olympic. More than likely, he will be at least double Olympic champion, and they come to the Olympic with their big team and falters. It would make for some interesting press in the US. I'm sure that the media would be, the narrative would be something that, the media would be licking their lips to lap up. So let's see what happens in that semifinals when they do get there and when they meet French team. France being at home too, will definitely have a boisterous home support, man. So, you never know what can happen. Victor Wembanyama on home side might want to prove himself to be a French national hero.
Yes. Oh, which is true of the event. She was the African record. Oh, that's the American athlete. That one, the amateur.
No, she got the silver in the amateur.
Yes.
What's the person saying in the comment section?
The event, she holds the African area record in the hammer with a throw of 75.49 meet.
So she recently transferred to the US.
Yeah. It looked like she recently transferred to the US. Yeah.
Okay. Good bit of information there.
Yeah.
Santos will finish second in this heat. All right. That is expected. I think War Home, I think. So
No, he
Santos
said he
finished second.
finished second and he never
I
ran
finished
that
second.
fast either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he kind of cruise and allow the athlete to pass him down the home stretch. But kind of surprised that they would have him in a heat with War Home. But I don't think that will affect his chances of qualifying. I don't see Santos racing with War Home. War Home runs one way. War Home will want to win his semi-final, and then we'll be on to the finals where I guess everybody will be laying it all on the line. So let's see what happens.
All right, people, listen. It has been a long morning. Good afternoon. It has been for Jamaica. We got a next medal on this Independence Day. We have something to celebrate about. We may have wanted more, but nothing is put up in Paris for us. Everything is by hard work. Congratulations again to our long jumper, right? To all the athletes, but in particular today we celebrate with
Wayne
Pinnock on mining silver in the men's long jump final at the Olympics. The rich tradition continues. I think the last time we had Tajay Gill medal at the last Olympic.
No, man, he medaled he won the gold in 2019 World Championships.
Oh, World Championship, right? So it's good that we pick up a medal here. So congratulations to the athletes again. Want to say a big thank you to Pioneer and to I think Garvey was on with us for a little part in the morning. Thanks to all the persons who have watched close to 5,000 views. That is great. So you're watching the content, but we only have 77 likes. Kind of strange, right? So the views and the likes are not coming together. So we ask you to hit the like button. You understand me? Get it up to 100 likes. Right, Pioneer?
Yeah, man, definitely, people. If you like what we're doing here, people, you want to see us grow. I want to see us grow, especially during these Olympic coverage. If you like the analysis, if you like the commentary, if you like the conversations that we have here, hit the like button. So somebody else, so one of your friends might, get the stream. And as the algorithms grow, we ask that if you're here also for the first time and you like what you're doing here, we ask that you subscribe. Again, I Am Sure Sports is an authentic Jamaican YouTube channel. We provide the best analysis here. We are authentic and we are credible. And we'll be here throughout the entirety of the Olympics to provide similar content and historical data and to keep you updated as to what's happening with Jamaica and the world of track and field.
All right. So respect, Pioneer. Again, people, thank you so much. Finally, some of you have decided to hit the like button. Keep on doing it as we close out the show. Again, big thank you to all of you. Enjoy the rest of Independent. Please, I implore you, please, if you're going on the road, just be safe. Please be safe. You understand?
Yeah, man. I myself, man, will be going on the road, heading out to Manchester, Huntley Swabies event in Manchester. That's where we are heading right now as we speak. Down by Hanbury in Manchester. We'll get there in probably another hour and a half from now. And we will, like you're imploring Manins, and we do implore the road users. We know how it goes when it comes to the festive seasons or the holiday seasons. Sometimes there's a lot of consumption of alcohol. Please, people, be safe on the road. Let's see if we can have a safe Independence Day. And let's strive to all be here with us tomorrow. We'll be here again at 3:30 in the morning, 3:15 in the morning to provide you with some coverage throughout the morning and throughout the afternoon session tomorrow. All right, I'm Pioneer. I'm out. I'll leave you to do the closing on Manins.
Yeah, man. And I am Manins, man, and this has been I Am Sure Sports TV. And as usual, when it comes to the end of the program, you know how it goes. We say we are over and we are out of here.
Yo, watch your bad dog, SK New Air this. The body out there, Sniper King I represent for I Am Sure Sports. You get to me, I say, when you want the latest news and sports and updates and all of that, check out I Am Sure Sports. You know the thing goes in. Remember, cover the whole island. Remember Kingston, Westmoreland, Galchester, Ocho-Race, Galtigo Bay. Everywhere. I Am Sure Sports. Check it out for the latest news and latest updates. Sniper King I represent. Where them feel like? Yeah, someone on for the food from young, from with their knee height. I Am Sure Sports. Yeah, dog.